But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Yo, hearts in chat right now, flames in chat right now for all the reactors out there, and in particular Larry 1K who's here with us right now. So, bro, let's make something happen, man. What's the plan? You want to throw me some words?
I got 3 words. I got 3 words for you, man.
Yes.
3 words.
Yes. What you got, bro?
All right. So my first word, I want to put this word together, but it's Jesus Christ. It's Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. All right. Hell yeah. Yep.
First word. All right. The second word, we're gonna go with Lucifer.
Lucifer. All right. We got a theme going.
Lucifer.
All right. Yep.
Yes, sir. The last word we're gonna go with is rapture.
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 Which, like, what does that mean exactly? Like, of course, I'm familiar with that word, but like, what is the rapture?
Like, I guess, like, you know, in biblical terms, like when Jesus, because I'm a Christian, when Jesus come back and like bring his people, so like I guess like grab or gather up.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, dope. We got this, man. Jesus Christ, Lucifer, and the rapture, y'all. We about to do it. Here we go. You ready?
Let's go. I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Larry 1K is here. Yo, come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. Hey, when they hear him rhyme, they like, he's just nice. Rappers hear me spitting, they be yelling, Jesus Christ. H-Mac never stop, you'll be taking a loss. Rappers got me pissed off, man, they got me so cross. Hey, Mac coming through since my 2nd grade recital. I told you that my rhyme book is something like a Bible. H-Mac, I be taking rappers into churches, recording in the pews while I'm dropping rhyme verses. Yeah, this is biblical, all these rappers miserable. Every time I rhyme, I'm about to paint the visual, doing something different. Here's what I'm saying, rappers dropping to their knees right now and straight praying, like, please Lord above, help bring me love, cause this dude named Mac, well, when push comes to shove, I'm pretty sure he's about to go harder than the rest. Please Lord help me, he's putting me through a test. I don't know if there's a way that I can survive, cause compared to all these rappers, man, he got more drive, plus he got more practice and he got more bars, plus his lyrics like my life right now, cause they hard. Someone help me find a path through this. I don't know what I can do, help me Judas. Mac moving with the movement, y'all know I'ma crush it. I leave you flustered every single time I bust it. Now, listen, I be coming off top with the truest words. I spit the fire and my shit is flaming hot like Lucifer. Yeah, every time I'm rapping, I'ma make you panic. Yo, all my bars sound dark, satanic. Listen, I will excel from the place where I dwell. I'm with Big L right now, recording down in hell. No doubt, y'all know I'ma kick these rhymes. Shout to Big L, repping from the 139. Yeah, now I wouldn't say that myself unless Big L told us he would go there himself. So listen, I'm about to be there with him in the flames. Me and Big L straight spitting off the brain. Now, I do this forever, y'all know I'm hype. I be feeling like Lucifer, my dome got spikes. I got the tail as well and I grip the red trident. I'm stabbing through your heart each and every time I'm rhyming. Yeah, check the way I'm creating, there's no debating. I'm inflating from the heart while I'm spitting it hot as Satan. No contemplating, no deliberation is necessary. They hear the voice for 1 second, they say yes, it's Harry. Very much so, breathing flames like a dragon. flagging. I'm a fucking demon, got you screaming while you lagging behind, cause there ain't another rapper who can flex like this. Ah, my bad, shit, that was The Exorcist. I'm flipping out. Harry Mack, y'all know I'm about to rip freeze. I got your head spinning out 360. Yeah, I'm here right now, they all aware. I'm twisted up and mangled while I'm crawling up the stairs. Yo, I'm spitting through the static, it's a habit. Boom, boom, there's some sounds in the attic. Yo, I come through with the fatness, I rap sick. I heard in a church in Tennessee they got a mattress. True story. Hey yo, y'all know I'ma burn it down. H-Mac, yo, I got it, I won't return the crown. I'm here for all my people, y'all know I'm a master. Coming off the top and causing a natural disaster. I was in the church just recording with the pastor. Yeah, I be rhyming so fast, bro, I move past ya. Yeah, and you know I'm the real deal, not an actor. They all up in the game, but they not even a factor. Treat it like Smash Bros, Mac flows smack ya. I'm about to gather my fans, it's the rapture. Harry Mack causing disaster like Katrina. Told you off the top I be flowing like Aquafina. I'm fancy like in a Beamer, but I don't have a car. All I do is ride a bike while I'm spitting these bars. Feel like J. Cole cycling through New York. I be smoking microphones just like some Newports. Now listen, I'ma let them all better witness. For me this music shit is religious. Yeah, and I'm slaying them all. Hey, rappers hit their knees, got them praying to God. Let's go, I told you I'ma let you better witness. Yo, for me this music shit is religious. Yeah, I'm the one you might see twice. I got rappers yelling, screaming out, Jesus Christ. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hello and welcomes. Welcomes, welcomes,
Hello, everybody.
Gadgets and Gadgets from Gadgetronia. Good to see you guys. Yeah, a little hour on YouTube before we go over for Movie Night and Rumble. But before we even start, I'll say hello to the guys. Hey guys, and hello to everybody in chat. Good to see you. There's only 4 people here. 4 people.
Oh, that's not good. Won't help.
That's all right. He's one of them. It happens. It happens on movie nights. You know, can't win them all. So yeah, Vicky put in a link to that ring thing to do with Charlie Kirk. So I mean, she sent me the screenshots, but she just put the link in chat now, so I can open it up on the computer. I couldn't open it up on my phone because my phone's new and I haven't got TikTok on it yet. So yeah, let's quickly look at that. How legit these are, I don't know. This is a thing on YouTube on TikTok. So I don't know. I mean, it looks like the thing to me. So that's the ring there. That's obviously when it had already shifted. Oh, hold on one second picture. That's the first picture. That's the picture where they said it shifted to the other hand, right? But then now you see the microphone falling and the ring falling off the finger and completely off the finger. The microphone's down and the ring is on its way down.
Wow.
So whether they are legit or not, I do not know. But I mean, the guy's gone. The guy's gone. I don't know why people are continuing to say he's not. The guy's gone. But yeah, they're the pictures. Yeah. What's that other link you put in, babe? The man doing the hand signals.
More like the hand signals, yeah.
Yeah, the hand signals. Hold on. Right, let's have a quick look at that. The hand signals. Quickly before we get on with it, because this is not the topic, obviously. If we get into the Charlie Cat thing, we'll be here all night. You know that. So there's the right. So this is the hand signals that people are thinking is like military.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
Yeah.
Wow. It could be.
Do you know how many mass shooters?
That's pretty clear to me, man.
Over the last 10 years.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
Yeah. Could be. Cheers for
People
that,
just don't do that without like knowing what they're doing, man. That's an obvious tell.
Bad, isn't it? Bad.
Hey, could I quickly just show this comment that truth or whatever it's gonna be very quick. It's just a comment I left, but I got roasted and I'm very upset. I might have to quit YouTube now after what he said.
Did RV roast you today?
Yeah. All right, can you see this? Do you see this comment right here?
Yes,
I said,
absolutely.
I'm usually somewhat critical of what you say. Hard for me to put a narrative solely up to the numbers, because that's what he does. He just says, 33. It must be a psyop, and there's no physical evidence. It's just numbers.
Yeah.
So I told him, yeah, I don't want to put my narrative solely on the numbers, but this time though, yeah, you're spot on. Because basically, somebody said that the thing on his neck was body armor, but it's obviously just a necklace. And then he commented this. He said, "When you are a baby truther, the truth takes time to understand what I present. You are learning." So apparently, I'm a baby truther because I don't take his word for everything.
Okay.
I think that's very funny.
I get you.
Okay.
Bro, really called me a baby truther. I'm kind of offended. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, I've been here a while, obviously, and I like what RV does, but yes, sometimes there's a little bit too much where, like, he's probably right about the topic, but some of the evidence, like just the numbers and all that, like sometimes it's a bit thin. You know what I mean? But he's probably
there's
right
got to
about
be
the
more,
topic.
you know.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to form a whole conclusion on what happened. You want to get all the evidence you can, not just one single picture of 33 next to somebody's name. You know what I mean? Like,
right, of course.
There's got to be physical evidence as well as the numbers. If it's only numbers, then it's only speculation.
See, I haven't watched RV, so what? So did he? Do you think he's actually debunked the guy who says it's armor?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I mean, he didn't debunk whether he was wearing armor. He just debunked that specific claim because there was like a shot where the necklace kind of looks like a strap. But if you play the whole context of the video, it's clearly just like a gold chain of some sort.
Not that it matters, because I mean, look, there's evidence of the ring falling. Whether it's legit, I don't know, but I mean, you know, that's evidence of some sort. So, like, not that it matters. The guy's still passed on. You know what I mean? The guy's
100%. I mean, he's definitely dead. I'll give you that for sure.
Yeah. And I mean, and some of that. I do admit that the fact that footage we first watched, it was like the frontal shot that King Nico and all that was trying to kind of debunk. I thought everything that they said was explainable. Like the F disappeared on the t-shirt. It could have been under the fold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His hair moved. He was jacked back. Of course his hair's going to move, especially if it's not all gelled down, slapped down and everything. Of course his hair's going to move, you know? And then the ring thing. The only thing I couldn't explain away was the ring. And then it came out that the ring was a hinge ring. So I said,
here it is.
Possibility. But now then there's even more evidence of it actually falling. So we'll see. But I still think he's gone. You know, and still pray for his family, guys. Still pray for his family. You know, we don't pray for the dead because they've already gone to be with Christ, or not, as the case, whatever the case may be. But you pray for the family. You know. Anyway, let's get on with it. So this one's more. It says Saints AVS against about half hour odd video on Islam in the UK. I don't know from what perspective he's looking at. Obviously, it must be because some kind of change in the UK. Not that we're changing in the UK at all. Yeah, right. Anyway, let's get it out.
I'm sure Vicky will love this video.
Right, so let's see what they're saying. I don't know from what point of view he's coming. Right, he called it Islam and the new UK, the clip every Brit must see. Maybe it's Islamic people saying, look, we're sick of this crap.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, and there goes the steeple.
Look at you.
What was that? Grenfell there just now a second ago. Grenfell Towers. That was the towers that all went on fire about a few years ago. Oh, I think that was Grenfell. Anyway, I don't know. Let's turn us into wee circles. Right. Let's just get through the intro and straight into it. Shouldn't be stopping it at the intro because it comes up later on.
Whoa.
Oh my.
So that guy was literally a murderer, sitting in a classroom as an adult, pretending to be a child.
That's what Vicky's been sending me today. Yeah, there's things of these. Some of these people are coming over looking young. They're sitting in a classroom pretending to be children so they can get children.
Yeah, that's sick, man. That is,
It's disgusting.
And I really, truly believe that, man. Talking to Muslims in the Middle East, if I was only in America and I had no contact with real Muslims, then I would be like, no, that's crazy. But when you see the real Muslims in the Middle East that don't water down their gospel, that fully read the Quran and follow it, they are sick in the head. I don't know any other way to say it.
Yeah.
I know that's not the nicest way to say it, but I really don't know how else to say it. They're literally sick in the head.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
And they'd probably say the same thing about us, but I mean,
well, they would, but they're wrong.
Tisk, I guess,
In a British school.
So, if you go on to contradict and oppose the revelation of Allah, then we say no democracy.
They should be taken to
What's revelation of Allah?
democracy.
What revelation of Dara? Dara? It's because you heard us say democracy. Dara.
They don't.
Wow.
There's no true democracy anyway. Any way you slice it, there never has been. That's
no, of course, there's no such thing as democracy nowadays. No way. That even in countries you think it's democratic, you know what I mean? You think your vote and things like that counts. It doesn't. I mean, they control you nowadays, even to the point of you know the buttons you press to walk across the road for the lights to change. Then and the bottom of it spins for deaf people. Yeah, that works. But they press that. They get you to press those buttons and wait for the traffic to stop so you can cross the road. Those things are on timers. The buttons don't do nothing. All the button does is light up a red light and then turn green when it tells you to go. The button is actually making you think you're doing something. That's how much they try and control you, to that point where they make you think you're actually doing something by pressing a button in the street when you're not. It's on. They're all on timers. The whole lot are on timers. It's ridiculous. You know, that's how much they try and control us. So there's no democracy. No democracy.
Inhabited islands, and then they should be deported.
Sorry, Raj.
The word government doesn't have democracy in it.
No.
It means
no.
government.
I know, and you have the Democrats as well, but it still hasn't got the word democracy. It's just Democrat.
To their country or countries outside of the European Union.
Yesterday, Starmer put a Muslim in charge of MI5 and...
Yeah, they don't, babe, but remember, all governments are corrupt. So whether Poland let in immigrants or not, fair enough, they don't. Fine. But they will still be corrupt in other ways. They're not.
I think all governments
out there that's not corrupt. You know,
they have to be complacent. I think once you get to a certain level, even if you're not involved with these satanic elite, you're going to be aware of their existence and you're going to have to coexist.
Yeah.
And when they say, hey, we need you to do this, or terrible things are going to fall upon your country and we're going to start a political uprising, you're going to do that to keep the stability of your nation.
Right.
Homeland security.
What they don't tell you is a Muslim migrant left the hotel in Hull and he stabbed an old age British pensioner to death.
In about 30 days, we're going to start doing demonstrations around the city.
The new Home Secretary, Shabana Mahmood, she calls Kashmir India occupied. That's Pakistani's scripts, not Britain's.
So this oath that she is swearing means nothing. Mahmoud has said that is...
What was that all about?
I don't know. He was climbing to take a flag
down.
Oh,
take a flag down, yeah.
Or maybe he was putting a flag up. I don't know.
Possibly, yeah.
Islam is the most important aspect of her life. Muhammad's birthday is now a holiday.
Make this an official holiday.
Muhammad's birthday?
In New York City. That's New York City. That's in America. What?
Yeah.
Oh, nah, dude. We better not be celebrating Muslim holidays in America.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
For Prophet Muhammad.
They went
There's
to
so
my
much
school.
I could say about it, but, you know.
So what? I mean, I don't even know Jesus' birthday, and they want to celebrate bloody Muhammad's birthday. You're mad. And don't tell me it's 25th of December, please don't.
Both grown up into brilliant British citizens, yeah? But that's refugees.
Things are getting absolutely insane. And as
refugees, people who are seeking asylum, I have not got a problem with if they really are seeking asylum. But these people aren't. They aren't. If I do something illegal, I get arrested. They do something illegal, they get a job, a house, and whatever else they want. Isn't it mad?
Yeah.
Always, I have a lot to show you. First of all, though, this story, because this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. A UK judge wishes convict.
Hey, babe.
Hey, Vicky.
Hiya.
So immigration isn't the issue; it's illegal immigrants that are the issue.
Just said that. Literally just said that.
But also, when your country is the way ours is at the minute, and it's so divided, even before what happened happened. Then you go and you make Muslims who will tell them that their religion comes before everything.
Do you think there's
then
any scams involved? Because in America, we have this thing called the SNAP program, and all you have to do is be an asylum seeker from these X countries, Cuba, Iran, etc., and you don't have to pre-qualify. Because in order to get SNAP, there's pre-qualifications. You have to hold a job. You have to be a citizen for 2 years.
No.
But if you are an asylum seeker, you don't need to qualify, and you automatically get the money. So I'm thinking there was probably a bunch of white people bringing in Muslims and taking the money from them, or even the Mexicans, whoever, and they were just basically human trafficking to get the free SNAP benefits. And they were just taking the benefits from these illegal immigrants.
So if you look at the people who I don't know what it's called, sponsor these people or whatever to say they're, they should be granted asylum or whatever.
Oh, they sponsor them.
It's something like that. And they get paid for it. So and it's Muslims that are doing it. So like one bloke came over and he was in a hotel or whatever, and he said that he couldn't sleep, blah blah blah. So they put him in an old people's home. He then brings his wife and 4 kids over. And they're living in an old people's home. The old people then complain about the antisocial behaviour and the noise and that. So the government then go and give them a 4-bedroom house.
Exactly, I've just said all that pretty much, but in fewer words. But
what I'm trying to say is when you're...
Yeah, I'll try and get this video played.
Hold on, when you're allowing...
Yeah, but you can let us play the video for a bit and keep some speech for a bit later on.
It was about that woman being the foreign secretary or whatever she is.
Yeah, I know, but you can say it later. You don't have to say it right now.
No, the issue with that is, with the country the way it is at the minute, because of everything going on, to then sign in people on the Quran. It's a Christian country. Our democracy is built on Christianity.
That doesn't even matter. That doesn't even matter, because if you're a true Christian,
hold
on. If you're a true Christian anyway, if you want sworn it, you won't swear in on the Bible. It doesn't mean anything whether you swear in the. It says on biblically, do not swear on anything that is heaven or on earth. What I'm saying is being sworn in doesn't mean anything anyway. If people are doing it, they're going against what scriptures say anyway.
No, but
I kind of feel bad because I've had to do that before in court, and I didn't feel great about it.
No, well, in court now,
and I didn't know there was an option to say no. I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
I didn't know I had the option. I thought I had to do it. Like, do I just not testify? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you get to give a solemn promise in the UK.
But I'm going to interrupt you guys for a second.
Hold on, Vicky was still talking. Wait, hold on, Vicky didn't finish what she was saying.
Come on, Vicky, say it.
But when you're putting people in power that the country have already kind of had enough of, because you're trying to erase our history, you're trying to erase us, you're trying to silence us, and then you do this. It doesn't help, does it? It makes people even worse. And when you've got the likes of Sadiq Khan as mayor of London, and this man's meant to be doing all this great stuff, well, killings have gone up, all crime has gone up. He's made nothing better, just worse. So, the
illegal immigrant crime has gone up specifically.
Yeah,
and that's like the main issue. It's not even British on British crime or American on American crime. It's a bunch of illegal immigrants.
Yeah, and the worst thing about it is, like, Lucy Connolly got 3 years in jail for a tweet she deleted. These
3
people,
years?
Yeah, for a tweet, and she put the tweet up and then deleted it. And then but then you've got illegal immigrants who are coming here illegally, committing SA and grape and whatever else on British people, whether they're white, black, Asian, no matter what. British people, British children, British women, and they get like a suspended sentence, or they get, I don't know, community service. Like, when you think about it, sex crimes and stuff like that should be, especially against children, should be like harsh sentences. You shouldn't get a slap on the wrist for doing that.
Well, I hate to tell you, Vicky, but there's a bunch of PDFs that run the world, so
I know.
they're not gonna push those crimes. You know, they do the crimes, so they're the ones doing it.
That's the only thing about the bar system and everything in America. The full of pedos.
Yeah, everywhere.
Hurry up! Say what you got to say.
But then they'll be granted asylum, and then they can live here. And that's the issue. The issue is we have enough of our own sex offenders.
Yes, we do. Okay, but can Roger say what you got to say?
Bringing in more.
Right, Roger, what you got to say? Because you had
I was going to tell you, Muhammad's birthday is August 29th. Just to let you know.
Oh, is it?
Suck a doorknob.
I don't care about Muhammad's birthday. I don't know Jesus' birthday, so why would I want to know about Muhammad? Muhammad is nothing.
I'm going to mark and avoid
Muhammad is a pedophile. Muhammad supported a false religion. He perpetrated a false religion, and he was a hypocrite because he brought the satanic verses, which goes on about polytheism. You know what I mean? He brought polytheism into Islam, and they used to abide by them scriptures, but then it got taken out.
And he like yells up.
And Salman Rushdie, who wrote about it, got a fatwa on his head just because he wrote about it. And he's still got that fatwa to this day.
And he liked the Al Zoot.
And he liked the Al Zoot.
What happened to Salman Rushdie after all that? I never heard anything.
He went in hiding. He went in hiding because they were all after him. Obviously, they're not out looking for him now. But back in the 80s, they were out looking for him. Yeah. He was in hiding a lot. So now I think he just lays low. I think he just lays low now. Let me just check that. It's nothing to do with topic. Let me just check. Is the still
around?
Salman Rushdie. Yes, the fatwa issued by Ayatollah Khomeini in 1989 calling for Salman Rushdie's death has never been officially resigned by Iran. So yeah, it's still out for his death. It's still out in his head. Still out in his head. Anyway, are you okay, babe? Are you sticking about for a bit? Yeah.
No, I'm going.
Why?
No, Vicky.
I've took my meds.
He's begging you to stay.
Don't give all your information, babe. You give all your information in the first 10 minutes. Why didn't you spread it out through the whole stream?
I have more information. If you think
I know you do. Vicky.
Why didn't you spread it out through the whole stream instead of not letting me get past the intro on the video?
Because you don't like talking.
What do you mean I don't like talking?
You kind of want
just small bits. You know, we talk.
You tell me when I tell you you talk too much. You tell me when I tell you talk too much that I don't stop talking. What are you talking about? Oh my goodness, that's such a lie. I sit and do streams about watching movies so I don't have to talk as much.
Do you know I troll you more than I troll anybody.
I can see that. I can see
that's
it.
true. She does.
Right, I'll stay for a bit. I'll stay for a little bit. But
right, can I play the video? Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm joking, babe. You know I'm joking.
I'll tell you when to stop.
I do have a question, but I'll leave it for later in the video.
All right. No, just do it now. Do it now.
Okay, well, I was going to say, if somebody from the Middle East were to move to America, within a couple years, if they have an American passport, they're American. They're no longer Middle Eastern. They are American, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's quite the same in the UK, but I've seen a lot of black people in the UK, a lot of Muslim people in the UK that are from the UK, or even they might have migrated, but they still classify themselves as British, right? Yeah. But if I was to go to the Middle East, do you think I would ever be considered Middle Eastern? Fuck no.
No.
Pardon my language, sorry, but no. The answer is no. So the immigration is different. You come to my country and we accept you. But when I come to your country, I'm forever an American, and I'll never be one of you.
Right.
There's a huge line here that it's completely uneven.
Yeah.
Exactly right, bro.
Who killed 52 in London bus bombings, all the best, as he prepares to walk free in Britain. So this absolute lunatic has been set free by this man right here. And not only set free.
Being set free so he doesn't seem like he's racist or prejudiced in any way. That's why he's done it. I guarantee it. So he looks like he's a compassionate judge.
No, he's a dickhead.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying he's doing it so people think he's a compassionate judge.
I have no.
All the best.
Go on.
I have no compassion for somebody who was involved in an atrocity like that.
Exactly.
After 52 people were killed in an incident that he was involved in. The judge's name is Sir Robert J. And apparently he sympathized
Is that
with the
Photoshop, or does he actually wear that in court?
Oh yeah, they wear that in court. Yeah,
he wears that in court.
Yeah, what the judge? Yes,
yeah, that's all, with the fake hairpiece.
Yeah, that's Old Bailey stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, and when once upon a time when you got the death sentence in the UK, they put a black cap on the head. They before they give you the death sentence.
That's pretty old school, man. We still wear robes in America, but not the hats.
Oh yeah, they wear the wigs. They still wear the wigs. Yeah, only in Crown Court, not in magistrates. Same in Scotland. It's got to be in Scotland. We're sheriff court and high court. In England, it's magistrates and crown. So, but yeah, in high court they wear it. In Crown Court they wear it. Crown Court they wear it too. But in the lesser, like sheriff and magistrates, they don't. Because sheriffs and magistrates are just people like doctors, other people who can judge. So that's their profession isn't judges. Like these people have been barristers and then they become judges. So yeah, people in the Crown in the High Court, they're actually judges. People in the magistrates and sheriff, they're not actually judges. They judge you, but their job is not a judge. That's like a part-time thing for them. So you know what I mean? Mad. They have to be respectable, careered people, though.
Do you guys have jury duty in your country?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Sorry, that was off topic.
I'll never be called, though. I'll never be called because
why not?
Because my criminal record.
Oh, okay. That's a plus for you, honestly.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to go.
No, you can't. You've got to be free of a criminal record. You can have a warning. That's about it. But if you,
I bet they'd make exception for the Muslims, though. They'd happily put 10 of those guys on your.
Oh, of course.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Wouldn't surprise me either. Can't say for sure, but it wouldn't surprise me.
No, exactly. So yeah, this is the type of people that free.
Al-Qaeda terrorist Haroon Aswad. This guy, who will be released from the hospital without ankle tag monitoring because of a loophole which forbids checks on psychiatric patients despite police fears he remains a threat. How can somebody who is that much of a threat to society be released without monitoring? Be released anyway, but without monitoring?
If they're getting things like probation, tagged, and community service, they're not going to prison. Oh, Roger, I can't. It's not letting me in. It's not letting me let you in, Roger.
No, but he's a terrorist.
There it is. Yeah, well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
My mic's off. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
but,
there you go.
But he's a terrorist that is partly responsible for the deaths of a lot of people. Yeah. And now it's okay because he's free and he can do what he wants.
Well, what I'm saying is, I mean, in the end, I got 3. Yes, I got done with manslaughter and stuff like that. But I got the manslaughter dropped on a plea bargain. If I plead guilty to supplying a Class A, £10 worth, £10, as in $13 or something worth of heroin. So I ended up getting 3 years for $13 worth of heroin. Really, it's how it worked out in the end. That's what I got 3 years for.
Jaden, to answer your question about why they don't get deported, sorry, Rod. It's because most of them have dual nationality. But say they have a Pakistani passport, they can tear their passport up, and it means that they can't be deported.
Right, that makes sense. It's unfortunate, but yeah, I get that.
It's a joke. Go on, Rod.
So the judges that are letting these Al Qaeda boys off, they're making friends. They're gonna use these criminals for other things. The justice system.
Yeah. Well, it's their idea. They could be using them for a psyop. They might want these criminals on the street.
Idea.
You know what I mean?
It's the government's idea. They come over anyway, so of course they will. Of course they will.
I wonder
as well. So
What?
Go ahead, Roger.
Yeah, Jaden, remember I told you don't become a dual citizen? This is what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering what you were talking about, dude. You texted me that, and I was like, what?
Like Epstein, he's a dual citizen of Israel and America. So, like,
yeah, I would soon rather die than be a citizen of Israel.
Yeah,
unless it was my last choice.
I was gonna say, I wonder how much they would allow these people to walk free if the judges themselves were made to pay for whatever crimes they commit after they've released them.
Oh yeah, like we'll let you out, but you're gonna be responsible if he goes and murders again. Yeah, I like that idea. Some accountability.
Oh yeah, it's the same as the people. It's the same as the people saying, "Yeah, we welcome this the illegal immigrants over here," but they wouldn't put them up in the houses.
No.
You know what I mean, they wouldn't put a family up in the houses, but they'll say, "Yeah."
Have you seen that video? It's a guy. He has like 6 Mexicans in his pickup truck, and he walks into a parking lot, and he's like, "Hey man, do you support illegal immigrants and all this?" And they're like, "Yeah, I love immigrants." And he's like, "Okay, bring the van." And they get 6 immigrants to like hop out of the truck, and he's like, "All right, take them, man, take them." And he's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Bro, you said you love illegal immigrants. These guys need a place to stay. Take them, brother." Oh, it was so funny. It was a prank, but like the guy was shook. He's like, "I can't take the illegal immigrants." He's like, "Well, you support them." Like,
it shows you the double-mindedness of people. It just shows you.
I'll have to find that video. It was so funny.
When the Mexicans,
yeah. Let me know what you think about this first.
Oh, right. Sorry, was you talking, Roger?
Yeah, I was saying it was a bunch of Mexicans he brought over to this guy and dropped them off in his front lawn, I think.
Oh, yeah, I got it right here. It's a short if you want to play it. It's only like 15, 20 seconds. It's hilarious. This isn't the one I was thinking of, but it's the same concept. It's super funny. I think we found a new home. They bring the bus. Oh, my gosh, dude. I gotta not watch it so I don't laugh.
So you would do anything for like all the illegals
I think
and
we
stuff.
have to be fair.
Guys, this is great. I think we found a new home for you guys.
What guys?
There you go. Yeah.
I don't understand what this is all about.
The immigration. They're gonna move into your house.
They are not.
What do you mean? You just said you wanted to support everyone though.
Okay, that I don't.
No, they're
Guys,
not
we
violent.
got a
They're
new
not
house.
violent. They're good. They're
Oh no,
like
hop it! Just like you guys did before.
Thank you very much.
Can they stay for dinner? Wait,
can they stay?
Well, we have
it's Vitali. It's Vitali.
Yeah.
He's actually getting arrested. He's actually abroad being going.
Yeah, he's in Thailand. Yeah,
he's in Thailand. He's getting some.
Not Thailand. Philippines.
Philippines. Yeah, he might be getting some time.
Yeah.
For what he was doing. Yeah.
Supposedly, like up to like 10 years.
Asshole. He's an absolute asshole. But yeah, back then his pranks were funny. Definitely.
Yeah, it got to the clout
News
chasing
that I have to
stage
show
where
you.
now I have to be
What even
and make people's day worse.
Yeah, exactly.
For clout.
Yeah, but he ended up doing that and pedo hunting stuff.
Yeah, he did a lot of wholesome content.
Yeah, but he ended up being a vigilante. But like you're like, chap, what will we do? We'll shave his hair. Should we chuck him in the river? That kind of thing. I mean, they deserve that, but that's not what it's about. That's not what it's about. You know, it's meant to be. They're not doing it for the love of the kids. They're doing it for the love of content and getting clicks. You know.
I shaved a predator's head on TV. Like, you know what I mean? That's the clickbait title. They'd get 1 million views.
Of course.
Is the UK anymore, this person said. And I believe that's quite a fair statement. The world has gone insane. Elon Musk even made a tweet about this and he said, releasing a mass murderer with no monitoring is obviously extremely dangerous to the public. Yeah, no doubt. What is going on? Meanwhile, in Germany, this apparently happened. A Syrian refugee in Germany said this. He hates the German people and he apparently wants to slaughter them.
Well, don't be in Germany then. Don't be in Germany.
Wow.
Just doesn't do it because he doesn't want to go to prison and he's interested in German women.
So you want the women, you want to get rid of all the gajis. Right, yeah, okay. Sounds like
this is basically a passport, bro, but the Muslim version.
Yeah, exactly right.
Wow.
Now, if anybody speaks German, take a look at this clip and let me know in the comment section below, is he really saying what this tweet is claiming. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button and smash the thumbs up button as well. It greatly helps out the channel and it's free for you to do.
Wenn du ein gute Deutsche, obwohl ich die deutsche Frauen sehr hasse.
It's pretty quiet, but I mean, it's not.
It's only about 30 seconds, by the way.
That's as loud as it goes. I don't know why it's so quiet.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, I'm not gonna understand him even if I heard it.
Schlecht behandeln, das ist Psychologie. Studiere Psychologie. Warum meine Reaktion ist so? Warum ich will.
I mean, I'll give him credit. He's speaking German. He could be speaking in his home language, so that's good. At least he learned German.
Und einfach jetzt dort.
Most of the illegal immigrants won't even do that.
These people are absolutely insane. Right. Absolutely insane. Why are they allowed into the Western nations when they have these views? And recently, Tommy Robinson was featured on Russell Brand's show, and he has some very interesting information to share with you. So I want to show you this clip. There's a lot more I want to show you, but I really want people to grasp how insane the state of the United Kingdom is right now. Russell.
I mean, I agree with a lot of things that Tommy Robinson stands for, but some of the things he does were dubious in the past, definitely.
Is Tommy Robinson the very anti-Muslim guy in the UK, and he goes around and I think I've seen him before for sure. Yeah, I've seen him. And this was like kind of prior to the whole like immigration thing. Like he was anti-Muslim from the get-go.
Yeah, he was.
Brand calls it frightening. He says, "Wow, mate. Tommy Robinson shares some frightening stories about migrants moving into Britain." And if this is true, what Tommy Robinson's about to say, this needs to be monitored and this needs to be checked.
Because all the Muslim migration that comes in now, even terrorists are pretending to be gay or pretending to be Christian so they can't be sent back. That's how they're claiming asylum. Again, there's no perfect situation to this. But what I would...
See what I mean?
That's a really good way to do it.
Yeah.
I converted to Christianity. If I go back, they'll kill me.
Yeah. Yeah.
What choice do they have? They have to take you now. Wow.
See what I mean?
That's awful.
And it's bull.
Yeah.
Wouldn't do is play a game or gamble with the future of Britain's daughters. And currently, Afghan migrants are 22 times more likely to be convicted of rape than British people. Why are we letting any Afghans in when we know that statistic? Why is there any more Afghans being allowed into Great Britain?
Why? Especially illegal. You know what I mean? Are you still there, bit?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right. Especially illegal. Have you got anything to say?
Yeah.
So I've got one. There's a hotel about a mile away from me that's full of Afghans.
Mm-hmm.
Really? So that hits home for you. That's close.
Oh, there's plenty of Afghans in Coventry, and there's plenty in the Midlands.
Wow.
Afghans, Kurdish, Kurdish. What's Kosovan? All different types of Muslims. Yeah, all different types.
Within about 10 miles of me, there's 5 hotels full.
Wow.
3 of them are within 3 miles.
I think America got lucky in that aspect because we have such a large country that the illegal immigrants they're like the Jews. They stay in their own community. They build their own clique. They all buy houses together in their own little neighborhood. And they branch out and start effing stuff up. But for the most part, they're centralized to these general areas versus like one here, one there, one there. Like there's illegal immigrants everywhere. Like it was never that bad in America unless you went to certain cities like Detroit or Toronto or wherever.
Right. So the issue is in this.
I'm in Seattle. Toronto's in Canada. I'm pretty sure
they don't integrate here. Like where PJ lives, the road over, it's predominantly Muslims. So, and in Birmingham, there's areas of Birmingham that there's and white people aren't allowed, and this is the problem. It's not they're not integrating. They're taking their part of society and excluding everybody but their own.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So I got a question for you guys.
They don't have a right to come here.
Yeah. The 3 girls that got stabbed originally when that Muslim went through that. I forgot where it was, but this was a while back when they started immigrating the Muslims back.
So no, this has been going on for decades, but like Tommy Robinson has been speaking about it for well over 10, 15 years, well over. I didn't like Tommy Robinson, never. I totally disagreed with him when he first started. now I see his point, and this isn't a new thing that's happened. It's been happening over time, and it's it's one rule for them and another for us, and people have just had enough.
Of course.
Well, you guys don't even have a constitution either, do you? I mean, there's no no.
Yeah, of course we do. We have the Magna Carta.
Oh yeah, the Magna Carta.
Yeah, you got
your constitution is built off of our Magna Carta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we haven't got something called the Constitution yet.
We built our. Sorry, I'm so tired. I can't even think. We built our Constitution off the blood of the British.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought that was funny. It's a little bit morbid, but that's kind of how it happened, right? We We tried to escape Britain.
As I said.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
I was done.
Oh, we're done. Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
that was it. Yeah.
White English are now 33% of our capital city. Where do we have to go? Because Afghanis can go back to their homeland. It's Afghanistan. Their homeland is not Britain. It's Afghanistan. Pakistanis can go back to Pakistan. Somalians can go back to Somalia. And when we talk about refugees, none of them are legitimate refugees. And I'll explain, Russell. When I was 11 or 12 years old, we had the...
Before I continue playing this clip, I want you to really pay attention to a key detail here. And he said it at the very beginning. He said Muslims, okay? So the common denominator between these people who Tommy Robinson is saying should go back to their countries is that they believe in Islam. They are Muslim people. And a lot of people have been pointing out recently that there are beliefs within their religion that is causing them to behave this way, or to even try and justify the way that they are behaving when they commit crimes in the United Kingdom. And I believe that's just what Tommy Robinson's point is here. He's not racist. He's simply pointing out the common denominator between what these groups of people believe in is normally Islam. And a lot of the time, the crimes that have been committed by these people are tried to be justified by what their belief is.
Just so you know, Roger, the Magna Carta has a significant historical connection to the US Constitution and Constitution, serving as a foundational symbol of individual rights, the rule of the law, and the principle that even monarch is subject to the law. While the Magna Carta was not Constitution itself, its principles about due process and limits on royal power were adopted by the American colonists, basically. So I think he's right, completely right about that.
Yeah, but does it guarantee you amendment rights or stuff like that?
We don't have amendments. We don't have an amendment. So we live by the law, and the law is governed by the king. So
seems like it's governed by the Muslims.
Well,
he
is the king of the Muslims now, isn't he?
In the closet one, but yeah.
Good God.
I mean, I could say the same thing about America. We're run by Jews, so I mean, right back at you. If it's not this person, it'll be somebody else doing it.
To be fair, I'd happily live in America compared to here right now.
The way it looks, it would be the same way.
I mean, we do have laws that are adopted and stuff like that. I mean, that's kind of what an amendment is, isn't it? So we do have that. It's not called an amendment. No.
There's a thing in the Magna Carta that if the king and the government are not working for the citizens of Great Britain, then they're actually should be tried for treason, and it's in the Magna Carta. I can't.
Yeah, but it never happens. Never will happen.
Yeah, they'll never.
No, I know, but it should, because our country, our laws, and that are built off of that. Yeah.
Officially, but it wouldn't happen.
I mean, it's the same thing in America, I mean, they try to infringe on our rights all the time, and the states get away with it, but on a federal level, it's a little different.
Right.
System says, and not by what the British law says.
When I was 11 or 12 years old, we had the Bishop family in my road in Luton, and I remember it was in the newspapers, and when the Bosnian War was on, when Bosnians were being massacred, and a Bosnian family, and it was a boy who come to my school, his daughter, and their mum. So a mother and two children who come, and they were...
Russell Brand's dodgy as hell, man.
He's
every single religion. You know what I mean? He had something with... He calls himself a Christian now, but...
I can't buy it.
He likes something about every single religion. He says he likes things that Jesus says, he likes things that Buddha said. He used to have symbolic things of every single religion around his neck. But I don't.
I mean, he's got the Freemasonic tattoos on his arm. He probably won't show it anymore.
Yes,
he's got it.
He's got 33 written there, and he says it's because Jesus' age and he likes the number and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you like the number 33? Oh yeah, I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
You know what I think about Russell Brand? Somebody put his brain in a blender and he put it back in.
He used to be quite funny, but the thing is, it was always about his dinkle. That's what he used to talk about in the Big Brother.
I mean, did you ever see him in the movie putting his entire forearm inside of a zebra's vagina?
No,
that scarred me for life, dude. He's in a movie and he literally like puts his whole arm inside of a zebra, dude. It was disgusting.
Welcome to the Greek.
I don't know what movie it was. I saw it as a kid. It scarred me to this day.
It could be the one. It could be Welcome to. It could be a few. It could be a few. He's been in a few.
That's crazy that there could be a few movies where he's basically doing zoo bestiality. A few movies, like you would think it would be narrowed down to like one or two, but no, he's probably doing it in multiple. Like, oh my god.
No, but I mean, it could be. I don't mean he's doing it in every movie.
No, but like, that is funny,
it could be a few movies. It's a few movies that he is.
Jake, you ever watch Jackass?
Might be doing it in every single movie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You ever watch Jackass 2? You know, stuff like that. Yeah, it's basically the same humor.
Yeah,
they do. Yeah.
Placed in the home with the Bishop family in our road. Yeah. Now you would be proud of our country because I knew that boy. They were Muslim. His father was murdered. Yeah, and butchered in the war, in the conflict. They come here on an aeroplane brought into Luton Airport for a refugee program. Yeah. So legitimate refugees brought into the UK, a mother, 2 children. They went to my school. They both grown up into brilliant British citizens. Yeah.
There you go. So you get some of the Muslims that are all right. They grew up here. They came here as actual refugees, people seeking asylum.
I feel like it's mostly the women.
Yeah.
Like they turn out all right, but the men, they come to just basically rape and destroy.
Well, yeah.
Refugees. This mess that we're seeing now. The hotel's full of young, angry, arrogant, hostile, violent men. 25 sexual assaults against minors from men in hotels. 9 British women raped by men in hotels. A terrorist attack by a man in a hotel. That is a whole different ballgame. We're talking about something very different.
And it's objectively true. If you literally just observe it for yourself, the majority of these people.
I mean, how many people that live in the UK that live in hotels? I mean, if it was just British people here living in hotels, how many of them would be done with rape and stuff like that? Not the same amount as what's going on there. It's ridiculous. That just shows that they're getting put up in hotels, they're getting put money and doing what they want.
It's like a vacation
People who are
for a criminal.
Yeah.
Coming into the country are men. It's not women and children. As Tommy Robinson explained, that those refugees, they actually became British citizens because they were legitimate refugees, women and children, and Britain brought them in and allowed them to have a happy life, and they became British citizens, according to Tommy Robinson. And he said good British citizens. But Tommy Robinson's explaining that that's not what we're witnessing today, is it? We're witnessing something
definitely not what we're witnessing. No, it's a takeover. It's like hey, Valley Park's good to see, sister. Oh, no, hold on. I'm saying Valley Park's sister. It's Valley Park's sister or brother. I can't remember. I think it's Valley Park's sister. If I'm wrong, sorry. It'd be good to see you.
I know this much, PJ. They live in Arizona.
Right.
completely different. And a lot of these people are seen at Speaker's Corner on Sunday spouting some ridiculous views based on their beliefs in Islam. And it's just very...
That's where you see Bob in Young Bob in Speaker's Corner. Yeah, I thought you were a chick. I
saw Bob was at the Charlie Kirk Memorial and he was stood holding a picture of him, and I just like seeing him, he's so young, and thinking like that could be him, you know.
Yeah, young Bob.
And like as a mother, that breaks my heart that that could even happen.
Exactly.
Strange, very strange. And when you couple this with what recently happened in the UK that I'm going to show you in a moment, it's pretty insane.
It was full of women and children. There'd be one protest outside.
Literally no one here tonight. 6 people's the most I've had tonight. What the heck?
There wouldn't be one protest outside. Yeah, this is people trafficking.
Who's
it's
on?
Human trafficking, and they're being brought in to our country and there's no checks done on them. But Russell, one case, yeah, when you pick up, and I could pick up hundreds of cases like this. One case, Bournemouth. So a young migrant comes. He comes to UK. He says he's 15.
Vlad's on.
He's put into a school in Bournemouth. You have to look this case up.
Who?
He's put into school in Bournemouth.
Vlad.
Right. He put.
I've got Vlad's on. That's probably why. That's part of the why. Yeah, I've just noticed this guy we're watching now. He's just done another video 3 hours ago. Saints AVS, Islam, the left, and Charlie Kirk. So I might have to save that. I might have to save that and see what he's saying about it. It's maybe what I've already covered because it says every Brit must say, and it says we reject Muhammad. Actually, it's probably what the left is. The left and Charlie Kirk, Islam, the left, and Charlie Kirk. So it's probably what I already covered, but I'm going to save that just in case we do a stream on it. Save that just in case. But yeah, I think Sov's on. That's part of the reason. But even before Sov's on it this time. Sov's on it this time. Usually it's about an hour and a half away. It's an hour and a half before he's on.
He said Vlad.
Vlad.
Did you say Vlad? I thought you said Sov.
No, Vlad.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. He was on 8 hours ago. What the heck? Hold on.
No, I was going to say I didn't think the scene any on. Anyway,
let me double check Sov's.
It causes problems at school. He sexually harasses girls at school. When he gets to 19, he stabs a young Royal Marine in the heart and murders it. Yeah, in the town centre.
No,
at that point, he's arrested from the murder. Guess what?
Neither Sov nor Vlad's on.
They find out he's 25, which means when he was brought into the school, he was actually 21. Guess what they then find out? He shot 2 people dead in Serbia with an AK-47. And then, so he shot 2 people dead. He comes through our border. He gets put in the classroom next to one of our daughters. He sexually harasses them, and then he murders a young Englishman. Now, if that was a one-off, it's not.
Yeah, if that was a one-off, I mean, obviously it's a travesty. But if that's a one-off, if it was a one-off, then you could think, well, maybe, you know what I mean? What people say is going on is not, but no, it's not. It's
Lee Rigby.
What, babe?
Lee Rigby.
What about him?
He was murdered by Islamists in broad daylight.
Is that who they're talking about, though?
No, but I'm saying that's another one.
Oh, yeah.
Foreigners, and they cut his head off and that.
Oh, yeah, of course. I can't remember what I was saying. What was it saying? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
It's not a one-off.
Do you know how many cases?
Yeah. It's not a one-off. No, I think I got to my point anyway. So it's good.
So there was literally an adult sitting in a British school next to British young girls who was objectively a murderer in his own country.
Do we know how long it took
and he still
for
is a
them to
murderer,
find that
obviously.
out? Was he in school for a week, a month, a day? I feel like that's important, right?
I don't
Does anybody know?
So over here now, because we are governed by the European Court of Human Rights, it is against the rights of. It's against the immigrants' rights for the government to have them checked to see how old they are.
Yeah.
So they can't check. How would they verify? How do they know what grade to put you in? You just tell them the truth, and you're allowed. Like, what if I lie?
Well, no, they lie and say that they're of school age, and then they're put into schools. And this is like it's
all been set up. It's been set up to be like that.
Yeah.
This has all been in the
intentional.
plan. So, of course, it's intentional. It has to be set up to be like that before this is happening. Without that, it's been in the
like in America. In America, you have drills in schools, don't you, in case there's a school shooting or whatever.
That happened right around the time I got out of school. But yeah,
we don't have that. We've never had that here, and now all of a sudden, all the schools are doing lockdown exercises. It's we were told months ago that there were sleeper cells going into the schools, and they're waiting to be told. And once they're told, they'll all hit at once.
Madness, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just because you move to a different country doesn't stop you from being a murderer, right? You kill one person, you're a murderer. So that guy was literally a murderer, sitting in a classroom as an adult, pretending to be a child in a British school. What is going on? Honestly.
Yes, can a murderer be forgiven? Absolutely. 100% they can be forgiven. But when they're sitting there in the classroom, You know what I mean? Not declaring that they've been a murderer, pretending to be a child. There's something sneaky going on. You know what I mean? Of course.
What is actually going on?
Do you know when the riots went on, Russell, in the UK after Stockport? Do you know they went on in Hull? What they don't tell you is a Muslim migrant left the hotel in Hull and he stabbed an old age British pensioner to death. Of course, people are outside the hotel. What they don't tell you is in Yarmouth, they left where people were protesting, migrant.
Isn't it just, Valley? Isn't it just?
Left the hotel and raped a woman. Well, they don't tell you in Tamworth, Mohammed left the hotel and raped a woman.
And when I say isn't it just, that doesn't mean say isn't it just as in just for justice. Isn't it just means isn't it? You know, it's just the way of talking.
When people are protesting outside, rather than have the legitimate discussion about why people are angry, what they did is blanketed it, politicized it as far right.
Right.
So, and that might have worked. They weaponized the judiciary, weaponized the media, weaponized the courts, imprisoned innocent people for words, for all their social media posts.
Yeah, putting people in prison for social media posts, but yet they are coming over here and murdering people and killing and raping people. Sorry, I'm not saying grape anymore because it's stupid. Raping people.
Can't say on the bacon outside a mosque.
And getting off with it.
If you say you love bacon outside a mosque, you get arrested.
But putting social media posts, you go to prison for.
Yeah.
What a priority change.
That buried it for a limited time. What you're seeing now is it's rising up again. It's not going to go away. And it's not going to go away because people see, and I understand. And you know, when I meet many left-wing people, and I've got friends who have got left-wing partners, the reason that they have their liberal views and they welcome refugees is because they're lovely, wonderful people.
And you know what? This is 100% true a lot of the time, because I also know a lot of people who are on the left and they are very kind, loving people, and they hold those views because they actually want to be kind to people. They actually want to welcome people and be loving to people. But the issue is that these people are sometimes ignorant to danger. And that is the problem. It's not that they themselves are such evil people who want to destroy.
Yeah.
There was a mother in Europe and she moved an illegal into her house because she felt sorry for him. He then went on and killed her. Also, you know, these people, they're now suing our government for millions for the quality of life they're getting.
Yeah.
They're not happy with how they are treated in their 4-star hotels with 4 meals a day. No. So they are literally suing the government for millions and millions.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around that.
Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah. So just that, isn't it, babe? It's so fair.
Oh, I.
Destroy everybody, although there is definitely those type of people on the left, but the majority of them are just deceived. They have very discernment when it comes to.
There's just nobody. Yeah, I mean, I know that we've got 4 people here, but we've never seen it so low at this time. I mean, it's not even though it's that late. I mean, midnight in the UK is not late, and a Friday as well. Wow, weird.
Everybody's on
like the other day, I had a load of people just rush in on a random stream. It got 500 odd views, and I don't know why.
I don't know if any
streams like this that are quite important, and nobody comes.
I don't know if any of the people are going to London, so because that's on tomorrow, and I know it's happening in a lot of different countries tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, we'll see when it goes over Rumble side. We'll see how many people. Mind you, it's the black and white Hitchcock first, so maybe people won't be at the start. But then there's the second movie, which is up to date. It's a Denzel Washington movie. So I don't know how good it is, but we'll see. It's a brand new movie anyway.
Recognizing danger.
Still waiting for bloody Fantastic Four to go HD. And now I know it's a terrible movie, but I have to experience these terrible movies.
And sadly, their love is being taken advantage of, and they are being seen as weak, which sadly a lot of the time they are. And I'm not saying that to insult them. You know, if we lived in a perfect world where people weren't trying to come and destroy our way of life, then I don't think there would be an issue of letting masses of people into the country. if everybody was operating from love, everybody was operating from truth. But sadly, that's not the world we live in. So there has to be strong defense. And when you have wicked people trying to twist everything to serve their agenda, which is normally fueled by money or the destruction of truth and love and peace for whatever reason.
100%. It's either for money or the destruction of godly things.
And they are politicizing everything and twisting it, then strong people are betrayed as hateful people. People standing on truth and values that are actually courageous and powerful and are beneficial to society are betrayed as the enemy, when really they are trying to protect the country from a Trojan horse that is the true enemy. And that's an issue that the West is witnessing right now. America's witnessing it in certain states in very, very strange ways, and people need to wake up over it.
There you go, like you just said with that New York thing. Maybe that's one of the places, you know. America's witnessing it in some of the states. Obviously not. Like you say, America's a bigger place. It'll take longer to infiltrate.
Hey, PJ, I know how you get people to come over. You do a Charlie Kirk special.
Oh, yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. That's clickbait, though. That's clickbait. So I don't do things like that.
I know, but
I mean, if I make the video on Charlie, obviously I put Charlie's name there, but that's just because I'm talking about him, you know.
Well, that's what everybody's doing tonight, probably. It's still a hot topic right now.
That people will be going to Charlie things, guaranteed.
There as well. But sadly, the British people are feeling betrayed because their voices are not only not being heard, but a lot of the time being silenced.
Yeah, but it doesn't work like that. And what should we do first and foremost? Our job as a country is not to help Afghanistan. It's not to help them. It's to protect British people first, and that's it. And my first and foremost, I care.
Well, tomorrow night's stream's got to have Charlie Kirk's name in because I just saved the video we're going to use, so it's going to have Charlie Kirk's name in it tomorrow. Islam and Charlie Kirk and Lefty.
About young English children.
And I believe we all do. Everybody who has Christian values, Christian morals, and is standing up for truth, we all care about English children, British children. And that is why we are actually raising up our voices as trumpets, as the Bible instructs. Now, I want to show you this, talking about the Bible and Christian.
Exactly. That's what people are worried about here, is children especially. You know, these people coming out are not worried about the children. They want the children. They're not worried about them.
If my kids were young still and went to school, no way would I be allowing them to go back to school.
No way would I. I mean, and the thing is, if you keep your kid off school and they're not home, and you don't say they're homeschooled, and there's no proof of homeschooling, you can get your kids taken off of you just because you don't put them to school. Isn't that ridiculous?
I think
it's like that here.
Yeah, but it's ridiculous because education is indoctrination. You know what I mean? And they have to go. They have to go. It's beyond a joke. Whose kids are they? Whose kids are they? You know what I mean?
When you send a child to a Church of England school, it should be pretty self-explanatory that the religion they are going to learn about is Christianity. But it's not. It's not anymore because it offends them.
Of course it does.
If you're offended by our country and our values and our laws and everything else,
don't be here.
Leave. It's not hard.
Exactly.
Values. In France, another Catholic church has been burnt down. The Immaculate Conception Church in Saint Omer, France, has been destroyed.
I'm not much for Catholicism, but I think that's wrong to burn down the Catholic Church.
Have you not seen them going into churches and being disgusting in churches? It is revolting. Like, as somebody who grew up in this country, that is part of my heritage and the heritage of my kids, and you're literally defecating it just for the fun of it. Like, I've seen war memorials that they've graffitied on. You know, they don't care. They do not care. Do you think if Sadiq Khan gets his way, that there'll be any church left?
You just said they defecated it. You mean they defaced it? Defecated means to shit, to have a poo.
Well, they might as well have shit on it.
I just realised what you said then, and my mind just went back. Like, hold on, she said defecate. Didn't you mean like deface?
My meds have kicked in. I feel a bit.
Defecate means to poo.
Whatever. They might as well have shut
We
on
pass
it.
solid waste.
They put worse than shite on it. They put Allah.
Well, there you go. There you go. He is shit.
Fuck Allah.
Babe, swearing. You didn't have to do that. You could have said something else instead of F Allah. There's no such thing as Allah. So, I mean, there's such a thing as Allah because they've made them up, but he's not the same God as my God, that's for sure.
With his two right arms and one leg.
Yeah, with his two right arms, one shin, horns on his napper, 6 left ears. I don't know. A chin dimple on his forehead. I don't know. He seems like some weird dude, that's for sure. Hopping about on his one chin.
Yeah. Hopping about on his one chin.
Yeah. I said earlier, it's that Grenfell that was burning because I only got a quick glance of it. It's obviously not. It's a Catholic church.
I said no, it's a church.
I didn't even know. It's because I only got a side glance of it. I was looking on the other screen.
Grenfell didn't have a steeple. It was a.
Babe, I didn't. I seen it. Did I not just say to you? I seen it out my peripheral vision.
I'm just saying.
You can't. You don't always make out the full shape in your peripheral vision.
By Islamists. So the claim is that this was done by an Islamist, and sadly, we have seen videos.
That's not as though that's an inexpensive building to upkeep. That's quite an expensive building to upkeep, and I bet it was nice looking inside as well. You know,
And
I mean,
bet
yes, I'm not much for religion and Catholicism, but to burn down churches is disgusting.
How old was that church?
I do not know, babe.
That's probably centuries of history that they've just burnt.
Right, exactly. It's disgusting.
Videos.
Can you imagine burning a mosque? What would happen if you burned a mosque?
Well,
in the UK,
you can't even say I love bacon outside of them. So
oh, there you go. There you go.
hey, of churches being climbed up by Islamists, crosses being pulled off, statues being smashed, you know, the decorations outside the churches, that kind of thing. It's insane what's going on, honestly, absolutely.
It is insane. How the hell can that's how you know the government is frigging corrupt. How can a British government, and he's a white dude as well, allow this? How can he encourage this if he's just?
Well, I think this was in France.
Yeah.
But still.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Of course it's in France. Yeah.
I have seen.
But still, they've got prime ministers over there. Is it prime ministers or presidents they got?
They are both in France.
They have prime ministers and presidents. They've got monarchy in France. They haven't. Who's the closest to them has got monarchy?
German.
It's not far. It's not too far.
But
English.
Sorry, my bad. It's not the UK. My bad. Of course, it's not the UK.
But I have seen them in churchyards in the UK pushing over like crucifix headstones and stuff.
Wow, it's 2 people. I see what I mean when you put like important like subjects on that, like people just don't want to know. I mean, maybe it is that more people are going to the Charlie kind of streams. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, this stuff's important.
Insane.
To be fair, if they keep destroying our cemeteries and stuff and headstones and that, I think it's time we dug them up and made them face the west.
Face the west.
Oh God. Like praying to the east.
No, because when they're putting graves, they're positioned so they're looking to the east.
Yeah.
Dig them up, point them to the west, and then crack on.
Oh, and there goes the steeple.
Wow.
This is what's happening in the West, and it's very sad. Very, very sad. Now, this man named Steven made this post, and he says, European MP Aphrodite Latino Paulu says the following: "You have filled Europe up with Mohammedans. You have subsidized the Islamization of Europe. They are doing that. to our children in the name of their false god. Kick them out before Europe dies.
See that? He didn't even like saying Allah. Fair play to him. Fair play to him.
Do you agree with her? Let me know in the comment section. Do you agree with this lady here?
Illegal immigration is a well-orchestrated business for the orchestrators to make a fortune and to Islamize Europe. You have filled our countries with illegal migrants with the blessing of Germany and France. We pay Islam that hates us out of our savings to turn our cities into ghettos, to rape.
Right. I'm so far 100% right.
And to murder before our eyes in the name of Allah. Yeah. We are filled with Muhammad and Mahmoud in a Europe that has become unrecognizable. There are solutions. Strengthen by all means the countries that are the first entry points, such as Greece, Italy, and Spain. Those who enter European territory illegally, they should receive no benefits, they should receive no asylum. They should be arrested, they should have their mobile phones confiscated, they should be taken to uninhabited islands, and then they should be deported to their country or countries outside of the European Union. Stop subsidizing their accommodation and subsidize their deportation. Our guiding light ought to be the policies of Hungary and of and Poland. It's quite clear that those who violate our borders are entering their unwanted guests, and they're destroying our countries. So begin mass deportations immediately.
I agree completely.
I don't. At this point, I think we need the military. Look, and I don't think anyone should be killed for no good reason, but when it comes to protecting the safety of our country and our citizens, to me it's a declaration of war that they are trying to enter our country, and it should be treated that way.
And certainly, look, it's the British government, the bloody whatever, the French government, they're all letting this happen. They're letting this happen. It's part of the plan. You can see, I mean, this is all scriptural. This is all,
of course,
in the Bible. I mean, not specific details down to like what Islam and all that kind of stuff, but the events that portrayed in Revelation, Daniel, things like that, Ezekiel, they're all definitely happening.
Yep.
Signs and wonders and all that, you know what I mean?
Money exists, airports exist, detention centers are there. Kick them out before Europe dies. We want our countries, our identity, and our values. And if you so-called sensitive socialists, well, why don't you look at yourselves? Because you are the biggest racists against Europe.
Yeah, and as you can see, this lady is a Christian standing up upon the truth.
Fair play. I did think so. She got a cross around her neck. Fair play.
And sadly, these are the types of people who are labeled as bigots, as racists, and she's done a great job articulating.
Oh yeah, when you stick by biblical principles, you end up being a bigot. You're a bigot. You stand by biblical principles, things that Jesus taught. You're a bigot. You're a bigot.
I'll be a proud bigot then.
Well, there you go. There you go. Me too. If that's what it is, if that's what I am because of that, then I'm a bigot.
What she wanted to say, explaining that it's actually the people who are trying to destroy our very way of life that are the racists, that are the bigots, and they are actually funding a movement that is against our core values as civilized people. But let me know if you agree with her in the comment section below. You know, everything points towards Christ.
I couldn't agree more with her. She said it perfectly. If that was the words that came out of her mouth in a different language, then yes, absolutely.
You'll notice that the majority of the people who go deep enough into studying what is really going on, they come to Christ. Tommy Robinson's a great example. If you're not standing for something, you're standing for nothing, and that's a fact. Listen to what this guy has to say. And this is apparently the mind state.
Maybe that's the change you see in Tommy Robinson, babe, is the Christ change.
Yeah, definitely.
Of the people who are being brought into the West. Take a listen to this. He's living in Britain, by the way, this man, apparently.
Legislators are human beings, not the creator of human beings. That is democracy. So if you mean by democracy that you come up with your own law, and then you punish people according to this own law, If you call this democracy, then Islam outright rejects that.
So basically, these people reject our very way of life in the West. Yet they come to the West and want to change our civilized societies into what you see in the...
You reject that. Bang. You reject that stuff if you want. That's perfectly okay for you to reject that. But reject that in your own country.
Yeah, leave.
You can't reject it here. Well,
no.
You can nowadays, but I mean, you shouldn't be able to reject that here. You should have to abide by what I have to abide by.
Look, you wouldn't. A woman wouldn't go into a Muslim country and be allowed to walk like she is in the UK or in America. You know, and we have to respect that when we go to their countries. But yet when they come to ours, they don't respect anything, and then they moan about the way of life that we have. Do you know what? I'm going to say it as it is. I have never seen a dirtier street than a street full of Muslims. And that's the truth. The rubbish and the crap outside is disgusting. They live like animals.
Some do. Some do.
Middle East, what they're running away from.
Because this kind of democracy entails injustice to human beings. You don't know what is suitable for them. Allah knows.
What, such as capital punishment for people who leave Islam? That's what these people are advocating for? Sharia over laws that were built on Christian values and Christian morals.
Yeah, exactly. You leave Islam to become a Christian because you see Christ. You know what I mean? You see the truth in Christ, then you can be killed. You can be killed. You're not mental.
Allah knows. So, if you...
For choosing the truth. Well, Jesus said it. You'll be persecuted for my name's sake.
But Islam is all about male flesh and the male desires and the submission and all that shit. Like, it's like some demonic sex cult. Do you know what I mean? Like, they don't even get to spend eternity with their Allah. Do you know what I'm saying? And what does a woman get when she goes to, you know, when she dies in Islam? She gets to go with her husband and his 70 virgins.
Yeah.
Like, come on, make it make sense. I don't get how anyone looks at this religion as anything other than a satanic cult, and that is what it is.
Yeah. Why would I want to take with me what's on earth? Why would I want to take that to heaven?
But why
heaven is meant to be a
sexualise
place
it?
that's new, where there's got to be no more suffering, you know what I mean, for eternity, you know what I mean? There's no sorrow, no suffering or anything like that. Things that we've gone through here on the earth. And so, but they want to take all the earthly desires to heaven with them.
Of a man. Of a man.
Of a man, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's ridiculous. When I got heaven, I want it to be different from the earth.
When you talk about
when heaven comes to earth, whatever, however it's put, you know.
But when they talk about bigots, they are the biggest bigots.
Yeah, of course. Tell you what, this stream keeps going up and down. I had 8 a second ago. Now it's down to 2 again.
Want to contradict and oppose the revelation of Allah, then we say no democracy.
You see, you heard it for yourself. If anything in the West goes against their religion, then they choose no democracy. In other words, they want to enforce their religious views upon the nations in the West and the whole world, actually, by their own confession. And when you think things couldn't get any stranger in the UK, this happened. UK hands MI5 over to this lady here. Take a look at this, because this blew my mind when I came across this information.
Do you think England is just a few years away from becoming a sister country of Pakistan and throwing away a backward British culture? From finally abolishing a parliament? And it all sounds insane, but if you keep going, you might do it. Right? Because remember, in 1976 in Iran, it was this rich, modern country. They were celebrating degeneracy. And then the terrorists committed, locked in, and they did a revolution in 1979. You see, these things don't happen slowly. They come like a storm. Venezuela used to be the richest country in South America. Today, it's run by a drug cartel of terrorists under Maduro. So do you think it can't happen in Britain?
Of course it can.
The new Home Secretary, Shabana Mahmood, she calls Kashmir India occupied. That's Pakistani's scripts, not Britain's. Look how much real estate in London Qatar already owns, more than many British. And now foreign propaganda teams are plastering the internet with images of these mayors and officials labeled head of justice, head of education, head of capital city.
But that's not even half of it.
And the thing is, as well, this guy. I mean, he looks as though he could be Islamic himself, or his family could be possibly, you know. And he's speaking out on it.
But a lot of the mayors of major cities in Britain are now Muslim. Even the Scottish First Minister is Muslim. If nobody can see, if they can't see this takeover, they are blind, and I'm really sorry, but they are going to stay blind.
Yeah, exactly. You still there, Roger?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh yeah. Jaden, you still there? Away from keyboard, obviously.
Been conquered. What if I told you that might be disinformation? But why? Because it's a preview of what enemies of England want you to believe.
Right.
And here's the best part. People are starting to buy it. They're saying exactly maybe what people in Tehran, Doha, or Karachi want. That Britain is over. It's close to getting conquered completely.
So that's the thing they're saying in other Islamic countries. Hey, 33 AD, good to see you. Good to see you.
That's what they want. No, they want the rhetoric that they've already taken over, but they make up like 5%, 3 or 5% of the British population. To take over, they've got to do some extra rapid like breeding and whatever else. But
well, that'll happen. I mean, look, babe, look what's happened. Look, remember when all the Kurdish and all that started coming to Coventry and stuff like that about, I don't know, 2010, stuff like that, maybe a little bit before.
I think.
And look at, they've all got kids now, and the kids have all got girlfriends, 16, 17-year-old and stuff.
But you know the British now want the law changed so that halal meat is banned. And they're saying, well, we'll go. We won't stay. And people are like, go on then, I'll pack your bag.
Well, good. Bye. Later.
Exactly. We want our country the
Sell
way...
more bacon.
No, but listen, I'm not even being nasty here, but if I found out they were building a mosque near me, I would go and buy as many dead pigs as I could, and I would scatter them all over the land.
Yeah, you need to make sure you're not caught, babe.
I wouldn't care.
Well, I would. Anyway,
I accidentally dropped the pig. It's not my fault.
You accidentally dropped a pig.
Aye.
And that's how you destroy a country without firing a shot. You divide it, you weaken it, you polarize it, you convince its own people that their democracy is over. So ask yourself, is England standing firm with the United States, their friends in Israel and India? Or is it just walking like an idiot into the same trap Iran fell into in 1979?
So getting deeper into this information here is a tweet from Reform UK Grassroots. And it says, where in the 56 countries of the Muslim world could a British citizen be elected to their parliament and be allowed to swear on a Bible? But here in the UK, a Muslim can be elected to our parliament and swear an oath on the Quran. So take a look at this video. This is the lady that was just being discussed.
This is people swearing. Not that swearing on the Bible means anything, because you shouldn't do that anyway. But yeah, they're swearing on the Quran.
Who is now in control of MI5 pretty much, swearing on the Quran as she steps into power.
She chooses the Quran, kisses it.
I swear by Almighty Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to His Majesty King Charles, his heirs and successors, according to law. So help me, Allah Ta'ala.
According to law.
But her Islamic law comes before.
Now, if you've studied.
Exactly, but the Islamic law comes first. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I've heard her say it in an interview.
Well, there you go.
Studied Islam, their very religion tells them that they are allowed to break their oaths for the sake of the furtherance of their religion. So they are allowed to.
So that, yeah, see, what's the point? See? They can. Their religion says, their book says they can break an oath so they're allowed to lie. They're allowed to deceive, according to their thing, the scriptures.
Look, the way it's going, I really hope that soon Islam is outlawed.
When would Jesus go against his word? When would Jesus ever go against his word to further something?
Never.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't.
But this is the thing. Christ and the Bible teaches you love and tolerance and patience and everything. Islam is nothing, and it's not. It's demonic. It's all hate filled, anger, murder, sex. You know, it's like they're. I'm sorry, but it's their work. They're doing the devil's work, and that's what it is.
Exactly. So you notice their religion in US Christian night and day. We're not allowed to lie or break oaths. Exactly. I mean, we shouldn't be swearing on anything anyway. Scripture says don't swear on anything that's in heaven or on earth. So you don't make oaths anyway. You know what I mean? But they do, and they're allowed to break them. Yeah. Sorry, babe.
I'm just, if I'm being honest, I think it's time Islam died.
Yeah, absolutely.
To break their oath.
It's serious. You back? Good to see you. Good to see you, sister.
So this oath that she is swearing means nothing, literally. And she has stated herself that she puts her religion over everything. So I'm pretty sure she knows that she's allowed to break her oaths. And this is somebody now in an extremely powerful position in British government. This post here from March Reborn.
I mean, if your scriptures tells you that you can go against its word to further its cause, then that just shows you. That just shows you how hypocritical.
She's now basically the head of MI5, and look what it says. The UK has 43,000 Muslims on a government terror watch list.
See what I mean?
43,000, and you gave that to a Muslim.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
The UK has over 43,000 Muslims on the government's terrorist watch list. Yesterday, Starmer put a Muslim in charge of MI5 and Homeland Security. Welcome to Clown World. So yeah, this is the lady we literally witnessed swearing on the Quran and stepping into a position of extreme power in Britain. Wow. Basil the Great is asking, does this bother you? Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this entire situation. Does it bother you that this lady swore on the Quran to enter into the position that she's in and that she now actually has that much power in the UK?
It bothers me. It bothers me.
Listen, in a Christian country, the only politicians should be Christian. Whether you like that or not, that is the world we live in. We don't go to Muslim countries and try and take over. We don't go to their countries because there's nothing there that we want. There's nothing good for us there. So in our countries, it shouldn't be allowed. Whether you want equality or whatever, no. The people of that nation come first. The rest of you get on your boats and sod off.
Right, be careful what you say, babe. It's still YouTube.
Oh no.
Ricky Doolan.
Yeah, I know, but I could get the stream taken down for things like that. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying.
And says, there is absolutely no way this should be allowed in British Parliament. We are a Christian country. The Parliament itself is founded on Christianity. It was actually built as a chapel. This blatant blasphemy and insult to Christ must end. And I agree 100%. This is absolutely insulting to us Christians. This is against what our nation was built upon. And why do you think this is even happening? Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think is going on? Seriously. Niall Gardiner says, the end of Britain as we...
YouTube speak to... all right. Speech to text. Obviously I can't have that because I'm not monetized. Is always messing up. I have noticed if I speak Michael Jackson, like Michael Jackson understands you. Oh, text to speak. You mean just talking to your? I thought you meant text to speech that people pay like super chats. You know, like you get them text to speech things.
Speech to text.
Speech to text, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think he's talking about just talking in the
I think he's just talking about it. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. I misunderstood that.
We know it. Wow. Many laughed when JD Vance said this. Nobody's laughing now. The UK must be treated accordingly. That is a post that was made, and the context is the following.
I was talking with a friend recently, and we were talking about, one of the big dangers in the world, of course, is nuclear proliferation, though, of course, the Biden administration doesn't care about it. And I was talking about, what is the first truly Islamist country that will get a nuclear weapon? And we were like, maybe it's Iran, maybe Pakistan already kind of counts. And then we sort of finally decided maybe it's actually the UK, since Labour just took over. But
it's crazy how people found that funny, because genuinely, it seems impossible, right? If you think about it just as a normal person, you'll be like, yeah, right, that wouldn't happen. But when you look at the direction that things are going in, do you actually think this is now possible? Because some people do. Some people really believe it's possible. Whilst out in Texas, this quote was made by Governor Abbott, and it says, "In Texas, we believe in equal rights under the law for all men, women, and children. And you should too. Any legal system that flouts human rights is banned in the state of Texas. Sharia law and Sharia cities are banned in the state of Texas."
Fair play, Texas. Fair play.
Now, I believe the reason this was posted is because, for those of you who don't know, Muslims were trying to build a Muslim city called Epic City in Texas. And it was a real thing. And I'm not sure if they're still trying to do it, but Texas has come out now and said, no, that's banned. Because they're advocating for Sharia, which is...
You what?
They're doing it here.
Oh, yeah. Well, that wouldn't surprise me.
Doing it everywhere.
Sadiq Khan's doing it.
No doubt.
Wherever they won't get kicked out, that's where they'll go next.
Yeah, of course.
Well, they've got London Mayor is one of them. He's gonna build all these homes for where it's a Muslim only community and that. Like, if you want a Muslim only community, I suggest you go back to one of your many countries.
Right, exactly. I mean, there's so many Muslim countries out there. 50 odd, 52?
56.
Muslim countries, 56. And you come to a non-Muslim country,
No, but like Tommy Robinson said, they have all these other countries to go to. We have no other country.
No, exactly.
Islamic law. And in the UK, there are actually Sharia courts. This is really happening in the UK, for real. And the top comment on this post is actually a man stating that people need to ban Islam, basically. Not just Sharia, but Islam in general.
Yep.
But how would that be enforced exactly? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Is he right that Islam should be banned? And if it was to be banned in America, how would people go about even enforcing that ban? Legally, I'm talking. Meanwhile, in the UK, 2 Muslims are caught shoplifting.
Come on, quick.
What?
Islam should be classed as a terror organization.
Well, but not all Muslims are the same. But
I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about the religion.
But then, obviously, the Muslims that are okay, they would say they're Islamic. So
listen, you wouldn't start a cult and go around killing people and expect that cult to be allowed to take over. You wouldn't. So why is it okay for them?
Because they're telling you it's not a cult.
It is a cult.
But they're not recognized as a cult, are they? They're recognized as a religion.
Look, I don't even want it to be called a cult. I want it to be classed as a terror organization, and it needs to be outlawed in every Western country.
A cult kind of is a terrorist organization, usually, in some ways.
It just, there's a woman who sent 5 of her kids out to blow themselves up, and she wasn't bothered. She went, "Oh, I've got another 7 more." Like, what?
Yeah. Well, they're
you're literally gonna blow your kids up.
Yes, they're expendable, babe.
Like, that should tell everybody about the religion.
Exactly.
It should tell you everything you ever need to know. It's no good.
Exactly.
Because the police will come.
I think it's playing. I need to go.
Just get it out and give it back.
Yeah, in the name of Allah, serious. In the name of Allah. Ridiculous, isn't it?
Whoa.
Embarrassing. They've given it back. They've given it back. They've given it back.
There's still something there.
Listen, just stop it. They've given it back now.
There's something there. There's still something there. There's still something there, madam.
Leave them.
And you know what? You see this woman here who's defending the shoplifting? They are actually a huge part of the problem. A few weeks ago, I watched a video of this man who was running around.
Oh, she's saying leave us. She's put it back. Wow.
Yeah, but if that was an addict...
Listen, if that was me, because I used to get done with shoplifting when I was a drug addict, if that was me, straight away, hook up to the floor and straight off.
Any addict would not get the same treatment.
No.
Don't treat them like they're better than.
If
when
a
they're
drug
not.
addict goes in shoplifts, people don't defend him. Say, "Oh, he's a drug addict. He's a drug addict. He needs to support his habit. Just leave him alone. He's giving you stuff back. Leave him alone. He's ill." Nobody says that about drug addicts. Why should it be the same for terrorists? Well,
exactly.
You know.
Trying to stab people. I think he actually did stab somebody. And these other two men came out and held him down. They got him, they held him down. And this woman runs out and starts defending the person who was stabbing people and moaning at the people who were holding down the criminal. This situation here reminds me of that, just on a smaller scale because it's theft and not attempted murder. But still, this is crazy.
Leave them.
She just helped you. She just helped you.
Madam,
good, yeah?
Thank you very much.
There's still something there.
Okay, that's fine.
Madam, sorry for helping them.
It back. Thank you so much.
I mean, how do you think you're going to get away stealing that much food?
How did you see them? Madam, I've been this way for 10 years now.
I mean, you think after an item in your pocket, you're going to get caught. They have like 100 items there.
So they
And although we saw that post of Texas saying that Sharia is banned in the state of Texas,
I think PJ
this is still taking place. The audacity that these people have. Take a look at this.
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum. Masyaallah. Alhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum. Muslim, right? Mashallah. You know, as a Muslim, you have every legal right to sell whatever you want. As a Muslim,
people can't hear you in the chat if you just talk through the video. Go on.
No, this is America. No.
Yeah, this is America. But them women that were shoplifting, they have a false skirt under their actual skirt that they fill. It's mainly Romanians.
It's mainly Romanians that do that, but yeah.
No.
But no, this bloke is American. This is in America.
Hate to see it, man.
I just heard him salam alaikum and alaikum salam. So I go to the chemist. I mean, my chemist, my pharmacy where I go to get my meds and that, Mr. Hussein, he's a Muslim, wears a suit, he's a nice guy. All the people in there are Muslims. They're nice people. Surely they don't agree with all this crap. You know what I mean?
Do you guys have the stereotype of Muslims running the smoke shops and selling vapes to children? Because that's like a huge thing in America. They have the Muslims that run the vape stores, and they never ID. They'll literally give a 5-year-old child a vape as long as they're making money. And they're all Muslim. They're all Muslim.
Oh, and the biggest hypocrisy is when they sell alcohol.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a thing over where you're at, but like pretty much every single smoke shop is ran by a Muslim guy.
Yeah, I've got. Well, I mean, when I get cheap tobacco, that's a Muslim guy. It's a Muslim guy.
Yeah.
And yet, but he closes up his shop to pray a certain time to the east. He'll shut the shop and people wait outside till he's finished praying. But yet he'll do illegal activities. You know.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. So because and he's a cool enough guy as well. You know. So there is Muslims out there. It's cool, but it's the agenda. It's this that's happening. You know. This is bullcrap. You know what I mean? This is extremist.
have a responsibility to educate the people and let them know that as a Muslim, you shouldn't sell haram. That the alcohol, the pork, the gambling is all against Islam. And so I'm just letting you know ahead of time, in about 30 days, we're going to start doing demonstrations around the city. The Muslims that have businesses with haram in it will let the people know that we have to teach the people the best. The Muslims have the best. So owners know you should begin to change the inventory, or we're just going to demonstrate. We can't stop you. You have a right to do it, but we have to give the dawah to let the people know the truth about Islam, okay? So get the haram out of your store.
So they're basically putting pressure on shop owners who
get this stuff out of your store. Piss off. How about piss off? How about piss right off? Kiss my ass. No danger. Wow.
But selling things that are legal in the West, legal in America, legal in Europe, alcohol, that kind of thing. Christians are allowed to drink alcohol. Jews are allowed to drink alcohol. This was never anything that the true God found in the Torah.
And the hypocritical thing is a lot of Muslims drink alcohol as well.
Yeah, 100%. They'll go to
They
Qatar.
smoke. They smoke. Because when I've seen they smoke, and they'll say that smoking is...
Dude, they're
is
smoking
haram.
opium, hashish,
Sure.
and hash all in the same hookah, dude. They're literally smoking opium.
I've seen Muslims that when they fast, they will fast cigarettes, and they're not meant to be smoking cigarettes in the first place.
Yeah.
So stupid, man.
And the Gospels actually spoke against. It was the Islamic false god that came along and told Muslims that alcohol is somehow evil, but for some reason they believe there's going to be alcohol in their so-called heaven. Their religion doesn't make any sense anyway, but my point is, not going on theological talking points, but the point is these people are putting pressure on just law-abiding citizens and affecting their businesses and probably putting fear into these people because they're telling them if they don't stop doing it, they're going to demonstrate, whatever that means. While
Get this stuff out your shop. Imagine, wow, unbelievable. What the nerve?
But
That's
this
rough, yeah.
No, but they feel that they have the right to do this. That's the most fucked up thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, but it is like
Well,
the
stop
fact
saying
that
you don't need to keep saying the word.
The fact that you would even think to go in a shop in a country where these things are legal and to state this, and if you don't do, you're making threats. You can't keep everyone hostage because they don't do what you want them to do.
Oh, they can't. They can't.
You took one man's voice by deleting him. All the people now are going to start using their voices.
Right.
In America is actually stopping on buses and asking for people's paperwork so that they can get illegal immigrants out of America. What do you think about this?
You know what I mean?
Bro looks scared. Is he crying? It looks like he knows he's getting deported.
Border Patrol, fair play. Wish we had that, but no.
Oh my gosh! And look at the one on the left. That's totally a man, dude. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, but that is an object.
Any bags up here?
Wow,
that's weird.
Yeah, there's that.
Leave it to California, man. They are all over on that side of the coast.
Wow. That's the lefty, I bet.
100%. They're trying to defend the illegal immigrants. I bet she's going to get upset if they start deporting them.
I bet
How
they
dare
all
you
shout.
deport him? Leave him alone right now.
I bet they all shout "Free Palestine" in the spare time.
Yeah. Free
Palestine.
Palestine from the river to the sea.
But don't ask them which river and which sea because they don't know.
Oh, wow.
I'm an artist.
Fair play.
And with all due respect, what is actually going on here? Meanwhile, in
seems like a bit much, dude. That one dude was like in full military uniform. He didn't even look like police. He looked like he was straight out of the military.
Fair play.
And he probably was. I mean, Trump is sending the U.S. military to all these places in America, and I don't necessarily support that, to be honest with you.
Muslims coming in, not fair play to them. Fair play to them. Especially, well, obviously illegal people. Like say, we've got no problem with asylum seekers that are seeking asylum. But this, what's going on now, is beyond a joke.
Yeah, it's well beyond it.
In England, the traitors continually take down the flags of their very own country right next to a war memorial.
Wow. Unbelievable, dude. And that's an English dude doing it.
Yeah, bro, those are white people. No, there's a bunch of white lefties cheering.
Yep.
Why? What the hell is wrong with them?
Because they're offended by the flag of the country.
Well, why were they not offended when they were kids? Why were they not offended before this Islamic takeover? Why were they not offended by that before then?
If it offends them that much, I'll suggest they leave.
Go be in some weird island with your bloody pride flag somewhere. Good. Sick.
Oh, somebody drove
did
by
shout
and
traitor.
said you. Yeah, he says it.
Yeah.
Somebody
At the end
drove
of the
by,
video,
you
but you
effing
also heard
traitor.
the
Like,
cheers.
that's great.
How can people possibly cheer for the taking down of their own country's flag? And in one of my previous videos, I showed the history of the England flag and how it actually represents Christianity. It represents Christ. And you know, a lot of these people who cheer for these kinds of things, they really hate Christianity. They really hate Christ because it goes against the way that they want to live their life. A huge difference between...
Absolutely, 100%. He's got that right. Yeah, propaganda victims serious, without a doubt. Beyond the joke, they think because that what they're doing is so just, so right, when it's so petty, it's ridiculous and it's disgusting.
Us Christians, though, and Muslims, is that Christians, we will allow people who are doing things against what we believe in to do those things, and we won't force anything upon those people. But these people are probably the type of people who would walk side by side with Islamists, as the left did in Iran before the Islamists overthrew the government. And then we know what happened to the leftists at that point, right? At the hands of the Islamists. These are the type of people who walk side by side with them, whilst being traitors to their own country and their own ancestors who fought for this country, who were probably Christians. Unreal. Right next to a war memorial as well.
At one point in Britain, people were proud of the flag and stuff like that.
I still am.
Sorry?
I still am. My great-grandfather died for that flag. And for our freedom.
It wasn't for the flag, it was for the
No,
country.
but...
You know what I mean?
No, but
it symbolizes something.
Freedom.
I know.
Like, I don't get how you can look at a war memorial and think that them people died for the way this country is now. And I don't. Also, I'm going to go in a minute, but if you broke into my house, you wouldn't expect to move in. So don't break into a country and expect to move in.
Exactly.
Ancestors fought in World War I and in World War II. In World War II, they was in the RAF. And then these people have come along and are disrespecting them. For those of you who don't know, I am English, but I'm mixed.
The same point right there about our granddad and stuff like that. Same point.
So these people are disrespecting my ancestors as well. And now Americans are saying things like this. Attention, the US can no longer trust the UK. It's time to recognize that the so-called special relationship between the US and the UK has come to an end. We must stop sharing intelligence with the UK via the Five Eyes intel relationship. Is what we get from the UK worth what we will now be giving to the jihadis and jihadi sympathizers? You know, even as somebody living in the UK, it's understandable why America...
Absolutely understandable. It won't happen, but it's understandable why someone would say that. It won't happen. I mean, the UK and the US is always going to be connected. Always.
Yeah, I mean, all the governments are in on it, dude.
Of course.
And I think it's just the Hellenic dialect. They have to make it so bad and flood the streets with immigrants. And then they give you the solution. And that solution is going to be most likely taking away your freedoms for the illusion of being safe and being protected by the government.
Right.
This way. They went on to say the UK's traitor-in-chief, Keir Starmer, has just appointed the Islamic terrorist supporter Shabana Mahmood as UK Home Secretary. That's the lady we witnessed earlier swearing on the Quran. She now controls MI5, the United Kingdom's domestic counterintelligence and security agency. Mahmood has said that Islam is the most...
That's the one that was on earlier. That's the way they scored on the Quran. Did you go away from the keyboard for a while?
No, I was watching that. I just didn't pick up that she was like... I thought maybe she was testifying or something. I didn't know she was part of the government.
MI5.
Wow, that is awful, man.
So she's the leader of MI5, and there's like, how many? 40,000 Islamic terrorists.
43.
Sorry?
43,000.
43,000 Islamic people that they're keeping their eye on, and she is literally Islamic.
So some of them people are watched 24/7.
Yeah, and she could, you know what I mean, control that situation, being on their side, so to speak.
Important aspect of her life, and it drives everything she does. She has called white males the enemy, has called Israel an illegitimate government, and has attended a Globalize the Intifada rally. Continuing to share intelligence with the UK is now presenting an Islamic terror threat to the US. This is a very, very, well, new perspective that is being presented, but let me know what you think about it in the comment section below, because as a British citizen, you may not know this. In the UK, free speech is definitely under attack, for sure. Liam Tufts actually weighed in on this, and he said, this is the sad reality of the UK. And as much as I love our country and the support we receive from the States, how can any American disagree with Laura's statement? Yeah, pretty crazy. God. This is apparently a quote from Winston Churchill. When Muslims are in the minority, they are very concerned with minority rights. When they are in the majority, there are no minority rights. Winston.
That's true, but whether Winston Churchill said that or not, I don't know. Winston Churchill there was corruption in him as well, obviously.
Churchill apparently said that. And this is evidence that she really was at one of those rallies, and you can see what it says on her sign here. And this is not a joke, by the way. This is legit. Top left corner is the UK Home Secretary. Top right corner is the head of the UK education system. The bottom left is Brighton's mayor, and the bottom right is London's mayor.
See? London, Brighton, this is all... Oh my goodness.
Yep,
Leaders of organisations in the UK. Sorry, babe.
Don't forget Birmingham, Bradford.
Yeah,
there's loads more.
It's all over the place. Some of them don't even talk good English.
No.
All Muslim. And they all put their religion first. And this man, the British patriot, said the following: Muslims are not a race. Now, this is objectively a fact. Muslims are not a race.
No.
They are people who believe in an ideology of all different races.
Yep.
Criticizing Islam isn't racist. Right. Islam is an unreformed religion, and Islam is also a political project, which, by the way, Muslim scholars admit to, that they have a political aspect to their religion.
How can it be racist to criticize a theology?
And that is their Sharia, their legal system, what they want to implement across the whole world. These are just...
Someone criticizes Christianity, I don't turn around and say you're racist. Do I?
No.
I say you're a heathen.
No, you just got to say you're wrong.
Yeah, it's just wrong. Yeah. Don't call them racist. So mad.
Objectively true facts. Islamophobia is a made-up word designed to shield Islam from criticism. In a free society, everything is up for debate. And that's true, right? Even if somebody has the most insane views. In a democracy...
Wow.
Like, people criticize Christ and God all the time, but yet...
Christ and God? You mean Christ and God? Christ is God.
You know, look, it's... My meds are proper kicked in. You gotta...
Christ and the Father.
Listen, you gotta give me...
Yeah, I'm tired too, Vicky. I get you.
Right, but we don't go out and kill them. We don't kill them, right? We criticize that Muhammad or Allah. They literally will go out and hunt you.
Yep. Right.
Like, if you can't take criticism for your demonic cult, then you're screwed.
Right.
Well, the Muslims remind me of the left, you know? When they don't get what they want, they resort to hate crimes and violence.
Say exactly the same things about Charlie. They say the same things. Exactly.
Yeah, it's very similar. Yeah. The same ideology.
Yeah.
Well, not, in a way,
Yeah. Right, it's got 6 minutes left. Let's get this finished so we can get on with the movies. Well, the Alfred Hitchcock production, Alfred Hitchcock presents, and then a movie. Don't know what we've got for tomorrow night. I haven't even thought about it, and I'm not even going to look. Usually, I sort out the stream while the movie's on, but tonight I'm not even going to worry about it because I'll probably do a Bible, audio Bible again tomorrow in the afternoon.
Oh, that'll be good. I should be awake for that. I'm gonna go to sleep pretty early here after the stream.
Yeah. And then nighttime I'll do movie night, but I don't know what the movies are yet. No idea. But I know the topic. It'll be the same guy again. This same guy. It'll be about Charlie, Islam, and lefties. So that's tomorrow. And tomorrow night's video is 50 minutes, so we might have to start a little bit earlier or not talk as much.
Yeah, Flats isn't on tomorrow, so it gives you a little bit extra time to maneuver.
Yeah. I can go on a little earlier. Yeah.
We can criticize that view, debate that view, expose that view, and we can even insult that view if we want. That's true, right? For example, if somebody steps up in parliament and says they want to remove the legal age of consent, we can insult that position and say that position is disgusting, that position is evil, right? We are within our rights to do so. So let me just put it very clear for everybody who may not know this. I know the majority of you probably do. In an Islamic country, you cannot debate Islam. Do you understand that? You can't speak against Islam. You can't speak against Muhammad. You can't even draw Muhammad. If you do that, you would be eliminated.
You can't even draw Muhammad, the prophet, the alleged prophet. You can't even draw him.
I just imagine him like as an Asian Jimmy Savile.
Absolutely. I bet he liked to take it as well as give it though. You know, not Jimmy.
I know, but they're both like children.
Yeah. It's madness, man.
Okay, is that the world you want to live in? Meanwhile, in New York City, apparently, Muhammad's birthday is now a holiday. Yeah. And it's just days before the anniversary of this date.
Yeah, that's got nothing to do with Islam. 9/11.
Yeah, probably Israel.
Yeah, he probably doesn't know the full. You know, ins and outs of it. He probably thinks that 9/11 was done by Muslims. It was false celebration.
I find it funny that anyone would celebrate a peddler's birthday.
But this here is not true. It was not the Muslims that done this. I mean, they knew about it, obviously, but I mean, it was their own government that done it.
We're already celebrating some sick holidays anyways. Nimrod's birthday is Christmas. Easter's pagan. I mean, it's the same thing as worshiping Muhammad on a specific day. You're just changing him for another deity that's false.
I think we should just call it Hate the Peddlers Day on Muhammad's birthday.
Right.
The deadliest Islamic terror attack on American soil. New York City has surrendered itself to Islam. Do you agree with this? And here's the clip regarding what she's speaking about.
Well, that maybe, but I'm not talking. I'm talking about 9/11. I don't agree with.
We must find a way to make this an official holiday for Prophet Muhammad. Thank you.
There you go. In New York.
Yeah, that guy's a big lefty, dude. I hate the mayor of New York. This is I mean, he might as well, no offense to the UK, but he might as well just go be a politician in the UK.
Yeah.
He'd fit right in.
Okay, yeah.
You know, it stinks of curry there, don't you?
Where?
I don't
Where
know.
they are.
With blacks, man. They got the blacks. And even Joe Biden, he said, you're not a real Democrat if you don't, or no, he said you're not really black if you don't vote for me. So he said you're not actually a true black person if you voted for Trump. You can only vote for me if you're black. And these senators, I mean, just the black community in general is very left. And I think that's part of the reason why they're so messed up in so many ways with welfare and abortions and all of this nonsense. It's keeping them inside.
I literally just paused this on 3330. Wow.
Allah the Almighty introduced him in the Quran. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ.
To be honest, you get the point. Let's finish up this video here of Tommy Robinson. There's a few minutes left of it.
And this mood of the nation, which has totally changed. If we could just put up a truce, the Muslims would stop raping at an uncontrollable rate. Do you know in 2003, there were 8,000 rapes. 2003, Russell, there was 8,000 rapes. 2023, there were 88,000 rapes.
80,000.
That's way too many, dude. That is
80,000. Yeah, I'm saying 80,000. Yes, I said 80,000 more than the.
Yeah.
That's what I said, babe.
I mean, how many rapes per? I don't know. Let's say every couple hours. There's got to be at least a rape every few hours at that rate.
Yeah, but when you look at stats for like sex crimes and that per capita, the Muslims are quite a lot higher percentage of committing a sex crime. They also, Pakistani men and working age people work like something like the 75% less than white people per capita.
It's way worse than I thought. I just did the math and I said if 88,000 people were affected in a year, how many people per hour are affected? The answer is 10. There's 10 rapes per hour. That's that, I thought it was like 2, 3, maybe one every 5 hours. It's 10 per 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Every 15 minutes there's a rape. That's insane.
And do you know what? I'm not even shocked by it.
No, me neither.
I'll be honest, I'm a little bit shocked. 10 sounds like a lot. In an hour, every single hour, there's 10 people raped. That's
and when you think how small,
absurd.
But when you think when you think how small the UK is, and that's the statistics, this is why.
Go ahead, sorry.
I've never felt unsafe in this country, and I haven't ever. Now I do not feel safe.
I mean, dude, there could be somebody getting raped like a mile down the street from you. That's.
Oh,
I mean, I hate to say it, but it could be a possibility. That's crazy.
Absolutely, absolutely, man, absolutely. I know someone that witnessed the rape and walked past and left them to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope you chatted
Vicky
to him
knows the
about
person
that.
too. Vicky knows the person too.
And then they went on and committed a rape.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the one that saw it happen. Oh, well, I guess.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I think it's setting a bad precedent on the UK people too. I think. I mean, eventually, at least in a small majority, the Muslims are going to be rubbing off on the UK.
Oh, yeah.
And they're gonna now. You guys are going to be the ones committing rapes. You know what I mean? Because it's all Muslim majority. You convert a white dude from the UK into the Muslim Brotherhood. Who knows what he's going to do? He's one of you now.
Look,
never gonna be one of me.
I was raped by a white bloke.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay.
That's awful.
That's who we were just talking about, babe. You don't have to do this.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
I
You know, I
don't
didn't mean to bring up
have to. Look, it is what it is. I'm not gonna cry.
I know, babe, but it's just you know what the bloody trolls are like. They'll use that against you as well, and I don't want them to do that.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, no.
It doesn't affect me though, because
No,
you know what?
I don't want it.
I lived it. You can't.
I know, and you've already told it before, babe. You've told.
No,
it
I know.
before
I'm
anyway.
just saying.
I know you are, but I mean, I don't want the trolls to use this.
Yeah, I mean, I get the gist of the story. I think I kind of put it together.
You don't have to say any more about it. We know what happened. We know it was that same dude.
Awful.
Yeah, I battered him. I kicked the crap out of him. But
Hey, I love that, PJ. That's amazing.
Yeah, but I got arrested for it.
Yeah, Vicky got arrested for it.
Really? Well, I guess I shouldn't ask the story, but now I'm like, wow, how did that happen?
Because she hit him as well. I said to him,
okay.
I says, you sit there, and if she hits you and you hit her back, I will kill you. And so you had to sit there. You had to sit there.
I basically I was at PJ's and his ex's house, and I called the rapist, and he slapped me in the face.
Oh, hell no.
And said
wow.
it's in the past.
In the
It's not in the past. Well, anyway, so then PJ's like, yeah, no, you're gonna stand there and take everything.
Yeah,
and PJ,
I wasn't walking with the Lord properly at the time, obviously, but you know what I mean, I was still believing the Lord, but I did do that. Yeah, I did do that.
And then I got nicked for it.
I don't hold it against you, man.
Well, he didn't grass me up. He grassed Vicky up because Vicky.
Yeah, and I was like, I didn't do nothing.
But
And
I
was
actually threw his bike at him. I punched him a good few times as well, and I took a stick to it. It wasn't a baseball bat, but it was shaped like a baseball bat. It was a long pole that would have been the same thickness as a baseball bat, but it was the same thickness all the way along. You know what I mean?
Right.
Same kind of weight.
It's almost like a 2x4 or something.
Yeah, but it was round.
Oh, okay.
It's cylindrical.
PJ seen him a couple of years ago and was shouting rapist at him in the street.
Right, yeah. And he shouted. Then he tried to say hello to me, and I was like, "Don't talk to me. I was with Harry. Don't talk to me." And then he was like, "Oh, okay then." Then he walked down went across the road, walked down further. Then he turned around when he was 50, 100 yards down the road. Turned back, shouted, "I'll get the crap out of you. I'll beat the crap out." I'm so hold on, you're gonna beat the crap out of me. So did you run away across the road, run down the street? And then turn back and say you got to beat the crap out of me.
It's crazy.
Oh, brilliant.
Retard.
Yeah, well, he literally is. He literally is that as well. Rubber nut bastard. And he used to tell people that I was his twin brother because he's got blonde hair and blue eyes. You know what I mean?
No, I like that's the
not after that.
I know. He actually used to think he looked like me as well.
He looked like the
looks like Sloth
out the Goonies.
Yeah, I've actually still got the picture on my Facebook that I sent to him saying, "Oh, your long lost son, we just found him," and it's Sloth with a baby's body, isn't it?
I
used to troll him a little bit. I actually used to hack his Facebook and going. I remember sitting in there. And he just logged out, and I knew his password because I set it up for him and that. You know what I mean? So I remember going in one night and just talking crap in his messages. He was talking to some girl, and afterwards I was like, "Yeah, I like to get tomato ketchup and squirt it down my boxes and squidge it all in." Oh, I love that kind of stuff. And they were like, oh, "Yeah, whatever tickles your fancy." Then and seeing the next day he come on, he's like, "Oh, that not me, and that's how he spells as well. The way he talks.
That not me.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, it was fun. I told him it was me.
I had a similar situation happen. I logged in on my Facebook at a friend's house one time, and I forgot. And I don't use Facebook. Like, I never use it. Bro, he changed my profile picture and my background to two gay dudes kissing. And for like 2 years, bro, for 2 years, my dad used to be like, "Son, if you're gay, you can tell me." And I always used to be like, "What are you talking about? Why do you keep asking me this?" And then one day, like 3 years later, I'm logging into Facebook, and I'm like, "Oh my God, my Facebook has had two gay dudes kissing for 3 years." For 3 years, bro.
No.
It was awful.
That's funny, but not funny. I'm telling you.
I mean, it was definitely funny. I told my dad, I was like, "By the way, that thing you saw on my Facebook, that was never me." And he's like, "Oh, really?" Really.
No, you should have said that was never me, Dad. Just a phase I was going.
Just a phase, yeah.
That would have been funny.
It is a good story. I don't like look back on it and get upset. I think it's funny.
No, that is funny.
He's like, "Son, are you sure you're not gay?" Like, "Dad, stop asking me that." Like, I don't know why you keep asking. Oh my gosh. Dude.
It's the same as like in StreamYard, you can have a teammate. You can have someone under, if depends on what plan. So before it was Vicky, Michael Khan used to be in StreamYard with me. He was sharing it. So he was like my what do you call it again? Begins with A. Administration sort of thing. Yeah, he was my admin. So like when he come in, he didn't need a link to come in here. He could just come in and he could play the video as well as me playing the video. Like this video here, it's on a video file. Even though it's on my computer, he could play it and stop it and all that stuff as well.
Oh, that's cool.
But when he typed in chat from the StreamYard side, it wouldn't let him use his own name. It would only ever use my name. So like it would only use my name. So he used to type things in chat under my bloody name about wearing girly dresses and all that kind of stuff. That was Michael Khan. And I remember Ryan went mad at him for that. Didn't go mad at him, but he didn't like it. You know what I mean? I was like, he was just having a laugh. I wasn't offended by it. It was funny. But yeah. Right, let's get this finished. It's only got a couple of minutes, then we'll head over to Rumble.
You can do the demographics from Islamic immigration into Sweden and rapes, and there's a graph that correlates. It's the same for Britain. Yeah, there is and when we look at the statistics in the UK, Muslims make up, as I said, 5 or 6% of the UK population. 84 to 90% of the convictions for gang of children is Muslim men. So what if we had these truths? Are they going to stop raping? Are they going to stop being hostile? There's these problems. I'm not saying all of them, bruv. I'm not saying all of them. But what I'm saying is that this utopia idea, it just doesn't work. It's not there.
You know, and sadly, that's the reality. Right. You know, of course, not every Muslim does that. But every Muslim believes in a man who actually did those things. And
Absolutely. I mean, look, Muhammad was a pedo. Without that, 100%. 100%. And he liked prominent guys.
And people can say no, they didn't, etc., etc. You can look at the sources for yourself if you take the time to study it. Muhammad did many of the things.
Smoking a zoot, he used to get smoked by the Al Zoot.
things that these people are doing, and he tried to justify it. But nowadays, people are too afraid to actually speak the truth. If you speak the truth, you're considered the bad one. It's weird. And the Bible told us about this, right? Christ himself told us that would happen. And when you have a mayor saying things such as this,
I've no hesitation at all in saying we need more migrants in London.
What hope does the UK have? Do you know what I mean? Not only is it an issue regarding crime, it's an issue regarding making houses more expensive and actually giving the houses to these people rather.
See, and there's plenty of homeless on the street in Coventry and everywhere else that are just the best they get is hostels, and it takes them years to get. I mean, it took me years to get back into housing from street to hostels to housing, stuff like that.
I'm gonna go because my medical property.
This is finished
also,
anyway.
can I just say, one Sadiq Khan is one too many.
Yeah, absolutely. Right,
Good night.
love you, babe. Thanks for doing the stream, miss.
That's all right.
Yeah, it was nice having you in for the whole time, Vicky. Usually you just pop in for a second. This was actually pretty good.
Love
It's
you.
only because my meds are kicked in that I'm going. Love you.
I'll talk to you
Love
in
you
a
all.
Love
Bye.
you.
Later, Ricky.
Than the natives of the land. It's crazy. It really is. Like, unbelievable. I honestly had so much to show you, but I'm going to leave it here and possibly show you the rest of the clips that I've gathered in the next video. So if you enjoy truthful information, if you enjoyed this content.
That's it. So yeah, tomorrow night it'll be the same guy. It's a little longer, the video tomorrow night. So maybe I have to start a bit earlier. Links there for Rumble. Let's play out with Harry Mack, and then we'll head over Rumble.
I'm going to hop out, man, and head to bed. I left you a little super chat on Rumble. I'm going to get out of here.
Oh, dude, bless you, man. Let me just show that quickly. All right. Let me just show that. I didn't see it. Nice one, dude. You're a champion. Yeah. Right, guys. That's it there on the right-hand side. Bless you, dude. It says, off to bed, PJ. Bless you, PJ, Ricky, Roger, Jim, Silius, E. If I missed your name, shout out to you as well. Shout out to everybody from Jaden. Bless you, man. Nice one, dude.
Bless you, man.
Right.
See you tomorrow.
Bless
Have
you,
a good
man.
night, Jaden.
Thanks for spending time with us. Ta-da. Right. Let's get Harry Mack on Ziggo. Wrong one. Okay, wrong one. You know what I'm Right, Harry Mack.
You do rap, right?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Can I do a freestyle for you guys?
Yeah, you want to.
Beautiful. Okay, dope. Then we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna improvise. So can I get like some creative words, like from you guys to incorporate into my freestyles?
Yeah.
Sugar. Nice.
Blue.
Blue.
That's too basic.
That's fine. Sugar. Blue.
Saxophone.
Saxophone.
Minor.
Minor.
Like Minecraft.
To join us for the movie, guys, there's a link there for the Rumble site.
No, minor. I know. I thought saxophone, minor key. We're good. Drake.
Kendrick.
Kendrick. Okay, Drake, Kendrick. Sympathy. All right, let me review real quick. Sugar, blue. You said saxophone? Who said saxophone? You said saxophone. You said minor. Somebody said Drake, Kendrick will do the battle. Sympathy, right? Sympathy. Let's get one more.
One more word? One more word.
Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. All right, should we try this?
Okay, go for it.
Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Listen. Yeah. I get it hot, I'm the rap pressure cooker. Over beats, my lyrics are sweet like sugar. Yeah, every time I rhyme, the people about to hear us. Matter of fact, I turn the sugar right into syrup. I be sweet when I leak off the top with this saliva. When it be coming to bars, man, there ain't nobody lava. I do what I do when I'm keeping it true. I leave my competition like your shirt color. They're blue, they're shedding tears now. I got them in a low mood. Every time I rhyme, they know I'm that dope dude that's coming off the top of this. My brain is really blooming, G. In fact, I'm tapping in with the whole VidCon community. Come on, I'm the best, that's what they be telling, dude. I earn stripes like I'm at LSU. Yeah, y'all know we gon' kill the game, certainly. From Anaheim to Louisiana State University, I'm back on mine. I've been the G. My lyrics about to crush the whole industry. And if you didn't know, I'm the boss super. You can hear that live from Josh Kruger. Mac, I'm all up in it. I'm calling out names. When it comes to freestyles, dog, I always spit flames. My name is cemented. I leave a rapper's ego dented. If I said it, I meant it. No label, I'm independent. Yeah, I be leaving other rappers stuck. I be pulling my weight in this game like a truck. Yeah, I get busy. I'm nice with the rhyme. That's a different kind of truck. Well, you know I'm on my grind. Yeah, it's Sage Mac. I get busy with the 50-50. Must be out your mind if you think you about to diss me. Yeah, I shine like brass and chrome. I improvise like Coltrane on the saxophone. Yeah, I be getting busy. Y'all know that I've been infinite. Pulling out the clarinet, the wind instrument. Either way, I got what you need. I'm playing reeds. Yes, indeed. They be streaming me on their live feed. Yeah, how can this character be in this place? Pixelated, I can't even see your face. Every time I rhyme, I get too creative. He's in real life, but he's looking like he's 8-bit. Yeah, y'all know I'm a rip when I spark. When I start to spit and embark, I'm picking all your pixels apart. Yo, this here is a different art. Yeah, when they hear him spit and say the kid is too smart, I'ma break it down for y'all. I never been a poser. You're a good videographer, bringing your phone closer. Yeah, y'all know they can't censor the great. I go to battle when rapping like Kendrick versus Drake. And y'all know that I slay when I bust. These rappers wanna be me, but they not like us. Yeah, this H-Mac, I'm winning the whole thing. Y'all know when they steppin', I'm leaving they soul slain. Yeah, y'all know I'm dropping the data. I feel like all of us are fam, and this family matters. Yeah, H-Mac, I break it down, my wordplay extended. Yeah, every time I rhyme, I'm dropping hella mentions. Earning stripes like Adidas, earning stripes like the Tiger. I mean, I'm earning stripes whenever I'm in the cypher. Yeah, it's H-Mac, I'm known for rapping tight. Blending colors kinda like the red, black, and white. Cause I'm old school like black and white photos indeed. But the red gets incorporated. For music, I bleed. Yeah, Mac, I'm off the tip of this, I'm ripping this like rack. Shouts out to my homie with the Nike, earning the check. I do me, I'm boosting up your energy. For all my fans, I be feeling sympathy. Yeah, anything you feeling, dog, I feel it in my heart. Empathy allows me to create through my art. If it wasn't for y'all, I couldn't do what I do. Shouts to fans worldwide, steady keeping me true. A real rap collaboration with no exaggeration. I'm working right now with no collaboration. Grab on the mic, y'all know that I'm scorching this. I'm spitting the fire, I'm torching this. Every time I spit, I change just like metamorphosis. Yeah, y'all know that I'm staying in my prime. I'm optimist, I'm locking in, I'm rocking swift with rhymes. I'm doing my thing at VidCon, spreading joy. If y'all rocking with the music, someone make some noise. Let's go. Hey, thank you.
There it is. There it is.
He did miss one, PJ. He did.
He missed one.
Minor, yeah.
Did he miss one?
Yeah, he did. He's done it a couple of times.
I forgot to say minor though, my bad.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah, he did. Fair play, fair play. That's the first time I've ever seen him miss one. But he usually just has 3 or 4. He doesn't usually have that many. Fair play, fair play. So yeah, guys, link for Rumble is there. We're going to watch a few episodes. How many episodes did we watch last week of
2, I thought.
Was it 2 or 3? I thought it may have been 3. Because they're only 20 odd minutes each. I think it was probably 3. I think we're gonna have to go from 4 onwards. I'll check it when we get there. But yeah, we start off with a few episodes of Alfred Hitchcock Presents, and then the new movie from Denzel Washington, Highest to Lowest, it's called. I think it's to do with the music industry, stuff like that. Not sure from what angle, but yeah. Let's go over there then. Let's play out on this side. Bless you guys. I will see you on Will Rumble. If you're not joining us for the movies, thanks for joining us on YouTube, and I'll see you tomorrow, probably for the Bible stream. I haven't put it up yet, but I'll put it up tomorrow morning. Well, by the time I finish this, I'll probably put it up after I finish this and then go to sleep for a bit. So I will see you then if you're not joining us. Bless you guys. Love yous. Here the sunset's free. It's free.
Indeed.
Indeed. Ta-da.